Okay. Who put Hail Hydra above Captain Heartless?
It wasn't me, but that's funny.
Nick, finish your turn so I can say.
I finished my turn.
It
Alrighty.
says I'm waiting for grave listing.
Oh, that turn.
Oh, I'll save as it is.
Alrighty, so everybody, at long last, here we are. Session, what are we on? 28?
Maybe.
Yep, session 28. Of Kingdom.
I'm on session 30. I don't know about you guys.
How'd you get on session 30? Damn you, Time Stone.
Yep, the Time Stone broke everything again.
Excuse me.
You're not the person carrying it at the moment.
All right, so Izzy, my plan is to currently.
Take all the time you need.
Yeah, I mean I could already do that. What?
You're going to be impossible to get that time stone back from afterwards, aren't you?
So Izzy, I need to look into the future and see all the possibilities to figure out how we win.
Sure.
Are you going to look at 10 million possibilities and find out that we don't win in any of them?
Roll me precognition.
Excuse me. All right, what's precognition default to?
It doesn't. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah, well, I'm using the time stone.
Roll me a luck check then.
No meditating?
For this? Hell no. That's actually not bad.
Well, there's a 7 on the luck.
Cool. Roll me auto hypnosis then. Also a
Pass by 7.
What do you see? I haven't even got to the point yet where I asked you guys what happened last time.
Wait, something happened last time?
We dealt with elderly Xanatos going on his master plan, showing the Keyblade that he put together, where Key is instead the X, and it's pronounced like that because it was just like how the awkward zombie comic of talking about "shut up, it's cool."
Okay, fair. What happened before you guys ran into Xanatos last session?
We found all the statues of the turned to stone Keyblade wielders that had their Keyblades taken out of them. We were very concerned about someone using the Mind Stone to take us over, so we split up the stones between the entire party. Dan learned not to have hope.
He should have learned that a long time ago.
I was gonna say, Izzy took all of Dan's toys.
He learned that having hope is wrong.
If you have hope, you
Don't forget, having cool things is also wrong.
We gave Dan specifically, not Dr. Goodboy, an extra point on the vote because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He deserved it.
Yes, he did deserve to have all of his nice things taken away from him. Very good job, everybody. More bonus points to everybody who's here now. No, that's just cruel. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else of note happened last session?
No, I feel like someone got their soul back or something.
Yeah, that might have happened.
Seems like something noteworthy.
We all finally figured out how to do things.
Yay! Alrighty. And I think that's pretty much the entire summation of last session. Anybody else have anything?
I don't think so.
The bet on how boned we all are.
I mean, that's completely out of character. None of you actually have any idea how boned you are. No idea whatsoever. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, we are going to jump straight into combat time. Your positioning is where you are currently placed on the map.
what the worst part of this combat is? Even if we win, it's just going to help Xanatos.
And we're pretty sure, Wex, you're not wrong.
Right, I need to...
I mean, there's literally a TV trope named after this guy.
Yep. Add turn, add turn, add turn, add turn.
Does everyone actually know what the trope is here? Because I know some of you
Yeah.
guys don't watch Gargoyle.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, Izzy, I am currently speed 7.5.
Add turn. Okay, Wookiee Muriala is 7.5.
Yep.
Let's put in the Heartless.
Oh dear, how high is Heartless Cap gonna be?
Thor, 725.
Izzy,
Yes.
Lena, also present, has a basic speed of 4.
I like how Oregon is. Judge Master is yes, and Orion is more yes, is what those numbers effectively are.
Yep.
And I believe they were created for that sole reason as well.
Yes, yes, they were. All right, let's see. What's Cap's number? Cap.
Not quite yes.
He's actually pretty low on the food chain.
I'm a little
Very
surprised
not
at
yes,
that.
then okay. You'll
Where-
need to sort this.
Where's... I will sort it. Where's Hulk? There's Hulk!
Oh boy.
I expect him to be very low.
Hulk probably has good HT. He's probably pretty good.
Yeah, he's actually very quick. And Xanatos. Lena, you said is at 4. Who else needs to be added here?
You have forgotten the god of...
Oh, I need to add Nox and Ellie.
Yep. One of whom should probably be pretty fast. I'm not sure about the other.
Alright, come on, Nox, get added. Alright. Oh, damn it!
Did you forget something, Izzy?
I don't want to have to type in 14.5.
How is he between the two of them?
Because someone else also has bullshit.
Yes, because Ellie is also made of bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
How's she more bullshit than the... She has better than enhanced time sense?
She has she also has enhanced time sense.
Well then isn't it...
Can she just...
Oh, does she have higher base dex?
Yes! She is a dex cannon.
Oh, okay.
Can she just...
So yeah, I guess she is
I mean-
14.5.
She's a lightning type, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Can you go deal with Thor then, please?
Let's see. Okay, Nick, what is Muriala's dexterity?
15.
Okay, you are going before Hulk. 7.49. No one... Okay, nothing else matters.
You mean we really don't care about R2-D2 and C-3PO making a
No! No, I...
in their repair checks each turn?
I'm not. Should I be?
I don't know, if they get the Megazord back up and running and have it just charge through the center of the side of this other Megazord, grab a Xanatos and crush him, I'd be really impressed.
That would be pretty impressive. I have to agree there.
Like, if they somehow succeed in getting it done that fast that they can do that.
I'll tell you
I
what.
think
I'll
that's
roll. I'll
good.
roll each turn to see if they crit, and that happens.
First turn they crit.
Seems legit to me.
Seems very legit. Alrighty, children. So, first up is Orion.
Well, aim at Heartless Hulk.
Oh god, you're shooting at Heartless Hulk. Or you're planning to shoot at Heartless Hulk. Okay. Sounds good. Next up is Ellie. Ellie is going to sprint forward, and her Keyblade is going to undergo a form change into what appears to be a handful of kunais laced between her fingers.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Judge Master!
How very edgelord weeaboo.
I mean,
Forward, begin
it's
charging.
Larxene, so...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Step in front of Mariella and start charging his sword.
You might want to advance a little bit further there. As in closer to melee range with them.
Oh, Mute, remember you have a Keyblade, we rolled it faster.
Right, we did.
Yep.
Not that I know what the stats are because I don't have those on my sheet.
I didn't make a note of that. I forgot to mention that Mute has the no-name Keyblade. Okay, next up, it is Hulk's turn. Hulk is going to use his rather impressive power and Hulk jump at Judge Master, pulling back a fist and trying to... What the hell? Why is everything terrible? There we go.
Because everything is terrible for you. Is Hulk jumps out of the room, leaving the combat.
What the f... I want to select... No! Get back! You... Why did this program get so bad? Do I have to...
I feel need to point out, I actually go before Hulk.
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry. Okay, what's going on?
That's why Hulk can't attack, because Hulk respects the initiative order.
Hulk broke the rules.
Seriously, it's on select.
Make
Game
sure you're on
hates
the
It's
right
because he's
layer.
not respecting the initiative order.
Let's try it now. Why are you doing this? Do I have to hold Alt to move it?
No, Izzy, did you accidentally select multiple things?
No, I didn't. Like, as I'm dragging Hulk, my entire screen is moving.
Are you holding right click and left click at the same time?
No, I am not.
Is Hulk on the correct layer?
Okay, wait, he's fixed. He's fixed. Yes, Hulk
Are
is...
you sure?
Yes, Hulk is definitely on the correct layer. Also, thank you, Mute. I know that's you. Muriala, it's your turn.
Yeah, so you know how you said Hulk was going to jump forward and try and swing at someone?
Yes.
Boop!
Hulk smash!
Hulk smash, question mark.
Hulk smash?
And yeah, I can smash you. Sounds like a good plan. Izzy,
Yes.
dual weapon strike. First one's gonna be a feint.
Okay. That gives you a bonus on your next one.
It's opposed by whatever his raw brawling is, I think.
Hi.
Oh yeah, probably. Like, this is probably not the best of ideas, but I'm still trying it. Pass by 8.
Okay, so he has to beat it by 8. What did he...
But he doesn't have to beat it by... Well, he has to beat it by 8 to not have anything happen.
Well, he beat it by 6, so something's
So he's
happened.
at -3 to his next defense.
Oh no! The Hulk is low on defense! Whatever will Hulk do?
Followed by called shot, neck, and giving him an additional -2, -1 on his defense.
Are you trying to decapitate the Hulk?
Yes!
Damn, dude, that's dark.
Okay, you passed by 6.
I did not crit.
What did you give him? What did you give him a defensive
He has
penalty?
-5 on his defense for this.
Okay, well, Hulk is just going to hold up a Hulk arm and block with his arm.
Yeah, sounds legit.
This is a thing Hulk can do.
Yep.
Okay, Hulk. And it was at a -5?
Yep.
He still passes by 2.
He still passes by 2?
He still passes by 2.
Do I get to damage his arm because I'm using a weapon?
You may damage his arm. It probably won't have the effect you think it will.
It's the stupid sword, Izzy.
Oh, okay. Roll damage.
But it's the Hulk.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What'll happen is it's accurate to Hulk. It'll take damage and he'll just fucking regenerate it.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
yes.
I'm 100% expecting this.
Yes.
22 cutting damage.
22 cutting damage, bypasses all DR.
Yup.
Okay. It's on the numbers. Yeah, Hulk is just like, ah! And congratulations, you just dealt 22 damage to Hulk.
I know.
It's now Hulk's turn. I'm taking into account that Hulk has been dealt 22 damage.
I know how this works. Murialin has no idea how the fuck.
This could have been a lot worse for you guys.
Nick, you just got your soul back. I don't want to see it crushed out of your body.
Okay, so Hulk is entering a rage. If we were going to go through the color spectrum of rage, this would be like a green level of rage.
And then a
Slight-
different level of rage.
slight-
Hold on. This is the Hulk. Is that the worst rage? I feel like green rage would be the worst rage.
All of them are green, just different shades of it.
Okay,
I feel like green level of rage is like.
this is a blue level of rage. In that,
Everyone says Hulk smash, but no one ever asks why Hulk smashed.
Because he's angry.
Because his father beat him as a child and he needed to repress his anger into a different persona, which comes out and has the intelligence of a child and doesn't know how to handle it.
yeah, Hulk is just gonna like leap up and raise both hands over his head and just like try to bring it down on top of your Wookiee head.
Okay, dodging with retreat.
Yeah, he is giving you a -4 to your defense.
Sounds good. I'm glad I retreated.
Hulk will hit.
Dodged.
Okay, you still dodged?
Yep.
Probably good. So, you dodged back, and
Yep.
Hulk lands right here. And,
I'm flying, by the way.
you're a Wookiee.
Oh.
I have giant glowing lilac light wings.
Yeah, Hulk just smashed this part of the floor. You do not want to be standing on it. Oh, also, part of the Hulk's wound that you gave Muriala is starting to heal.
Oh, unsurprising.
Yeah. With that being said, it is now Thor's turn! Thor is going to spin his hammer in a circle and kind of toss it. And just let the momentum carry him forward. And he's launching himself at Judge Master.
Okay.
Judge Master can take a minus... What does he have? Judge Master is going to be taking a -4 to defense.
A -4? Wow.
-4 to defense.
I'll give him a +2 to make it a little bit.
Okay.
That's still a pass with the +2 I spent.
Please don't hit a 1. Oh, fuck me!
What?
Do I need the crit table, Izzy?
Yes, you do. 2 of my dice landed on 1s, and the third one's...
Okay. I'm not going to have spent the FP because I believe I would know that it is a crit before I roll my defense.
Yes, that is correct. Oh my... What are the chances? Alright.
Approximately 5%.
Yeah, the number we are looking for right now is a 7 on the crit table.
Crit table 7. If any damage penetrates DR, treat it as if it were a major wound, regardless of injury inflicted.
Okay.
and you were hitting torso, right?
Yes.
Basically means Judge Master's going to be on his ass and stunned.
How much DR does Judge Master have?
9.
Okay, so we're just going to take that damage out.
It's the best DR I could buy for him.
Yes. -3 for that.
That's what heavy plate armor equals.
Okay, after DR, Judge Master is taking 8 crushing.
And what is the effect of a major wound?
To the torso, he is going to be knocked down onto to his ass and stunned.
Yep.
Okay, so Judge Master's kind of out in this fight, effectively.
Next turn, he gets to roll HT to recover. Following turn, it's HT +1, so on and so forth, and he takes an action to stand up.
Alright, Heartless Captain's turn. Heartless Captain is going to say, "Hail, Xanatos!" And just get into a defensive stance.
Wonderful.
Yes. Next up... Oh, because Muriala's not... Crap, it goes straight to Xanatos? Well,
Well, if you give them all really good speeds, they're all probably going to act together.
They also will probably have combat reflexes, which is what's doing this.
Yeah. Because Avengers. Yeah, he's just gonna fly high into the air, and it sounds like his suit is charging up.
Isn't there a ceiling here?
Yeah, it's like 20 feet though. Like this is
Okay.
this is a tall room. The kind of thing that, like, you know, you should have 2 levels, like kind of like a library, but he's like, nah, high ceilings, cause Xanatos.
Yeah, checks out.
He's charging energy, and he's holding the Keyblade in front of him. Next up, Webby.
All right. How far can I jump in my jumping mode?
Ron, I do not.
It is
I
the
can jump up
it
to
is the
10
message
yards.
right above the so do you remember the plan message I sent. Thanks.
You're gonna have to say that again.
Also, everyone remember to calculate your buffs and things.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized, Hauser, did you take your buff into account for improving your initiative?
I didn't know it did.
It increases your dex.
Oh. Well, then no, I didn't.
Is it
Increases
enough?
my dexterity?
Is it enough to give him a plus 0.25?
It's enough to give a plus a 0.5 to Webby.
Oh, then Webby, you should be going before Captain America.
Well, we'll remember that for next time.
Yeah.
That also makes it easier for me to hit stuff too, doesn't it?
How much
Yes.
of a bonus does it give to me?
Also plus 2 dex, so plus 0.5 initiative. It's only really relevant for Webby.
Alright, I am going... Webby is going to... Let's see, how fast Webby move? 6 speed?
I also gave you plus 2 move.
4, 5, 6, 7...
Hey, what's the strategy here? Are we gonna focus them down?
I think the strategy has to be focus Xanatos, because I don't think we can fight all 4 of them. But Webby's got to get past these other 3 first.
And Uriel is in the middle of the 3 of them for a reason.
Well, I think Cap probably is gonna take the defensive play and try to stop him.
Right, so I've got to set myself up to be able to get to Xanatos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm probably not that threatening to Heartless Thor compared to Judge Master. Actually, but if I do the thing that I was gonna do, then I might be.
Judge Master is so close to just being out of this fight because I'm Brit.
Just
I
using
don't
power
know,
provider.
If I go there,
There's a precedence for talking ducks in the Marvel universe that maybe should not be underestimated.
that's,
enough.
That's true. Quackfoo!
alright, I think this is where I want to be at the moment, and then I'm gonna call out to Lena, and we are going to activate Color Collider.
Okay.
Yay!
You can activate it by putting in your aura. I'm pretty sure just everything in the room is getting hit.
Yeah, I believe it's just everything.
Ah! Hulk hate puny light show!
So the aura
You know,
is
the MCU
16.
Hulk doesn't really talk like that very much.
He doesn't really talk.
Yeah, okay, so that's the aura.
Just checking something. If you go into the bottom corner...
And they all deal... Okay, so it can be out of some people's zone.
Yeah, if you go to the far corner, you do not get the other
Yeah.
end of the room.
But everything that Webby does not consider to be an ally is going to take 6 burning damage.
Is it heartless, or is it everything?
It is everything that Webby does not consider an ally.
Okay.
So all 3 Heartless dudes and Iron Man.
Okay, does this have any form of DR pen?
It does not have any DR pen,
Okay, so one of them is taking damage.
but it is the Light Elemental, if that matters.
That does double it. Okay, so you're noticing that Cap is burning slightly. The person who's actually taking the full brunt of this and is getting just more furious
Is Hulk?
is Hulk.
Hulk has no.
Oh,
DR.
maybe this negates his regen. Probably not.
How much
I can
damage?
hope.
How much did you say?
It's
That's
6
not
burning,
the issue.
and it's Light Elemental.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, the real issue here is Hulk's getting angrier.
Oh yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna. Don't worry, someone has a plan.
Is it a
It's not a good
plan?
plan, but it's a plan.
Coco, you're up.
All right, I'm activating my glowy light aura. I'm drinking some gummy berry juice, and I'm jumping at Thanatos.
Boing boing.
With mute on top of you still.
Yep.
This is so stupid. Okay, you could just do that. There's no roll involved in any of those. Gummy berry juice still does have a distance that allows you to travel. What is your base move?
10.
Okay, so double that.
I think more with Muriel's enchantment.
Your net bonus from me, if you're using that as another +3.
So that's 13. Gummy berry juice can take you 26.
Yeah, and mute is light enough if it's just him that I'm not slowed down at all.
That's a lot. That's a lot of movement. Okay, move yourself wherever you want. You can probably get to about where Cap is. Oh, never mind.
I
Gee.
can't move. Is he?
I'm drawing a line for you. Now, bear in mind, Xanatos is
In the air.
apparently 5 up in the air, but Coco should wind up like right under him.
Yeah.
I cannot move Coco's icon for him, but
No.
Well, remember, gummy berry juice, you can just bounce up to him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's more like you still go in an arc, from my
Yeah.
understanding.
Wex, I'm going to give control of your character to Sean for now as well.
Sounds good.
Boing.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
They will be bouncing here and there and everywhere. It will be terrifying.
All right, Sean, you should have
Mass
access to
destruction without compare.
mass deconstruction
Power,
with
destruction.
without compare. We are the
I think it
gummy.
was just destruction, not deconstruction.
Lose 5 experience for arguing with the DM.
Mass deconstruction.
Mass deconstruction is the plan. What can we say? We need a band. It's your turn, Mute.
So, I have something now that I want to try to do that I guess you're going to tell me what the role of it is.
Okay.
But I would like to charge the Keyblade I have from Coco with the Soul Stone, strike his Keyblade, and unlock and send all the hearts back to where they came from. Because I traced the hearts back from their statues to here, And those pieces are kind of, I guess, locked in place into the X Keyblade, and I want to break them apart and send them back to where they belong.
Interesting.
Oh.
Well, you have no reason to think that will work, but I will allow you to roll... Oh god, what did I say the check was?
Meditation?
I will allow you to roll meditation to try something like that. You still will actually need to connect with a hit.
I am going to use the will to action buff on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to declare luck.
Okay. So this is just for your meditation.
Yep. I think I want...
That lasts for a minute, that buff.
Okay, so...
10.
10 is the best, so it's a pass by 9 for using the Soul Stone.
Okay. Well, I will say something is definitely happening.
I'm going to trust Coco to defend for me with the way better dodge and just all-out attack for 2 attacks on Xanatos' Keyblade.
Okay.
Aiming for that specifically, what's the penalty there?
Aiming for the actual Keyblade would be the equivalent of aiming for a limb, which I believe is a -5?
No, it's a -2.
-2.
Although conversely, it would be what he would try to block with, right? So
He
would
still
false
uses
put
parry
the,
as per normal.
I'm not sure he can right now. He's using it to, like, charge something up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, actually, Izzy, did he all out attack for that charge up?
No, he's just charging. It's more from the suit than from that, but it is not an all-out action.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I imagine it would be a concentrate or an aim.
Also
so-
going to give myself a -2 to give him a -1 to defense.
Okay.
So, first one is a hit,
Okay.
and second one is also a hit.
Okay. So Xanatos isn't actually moving, and he's not even paying attention to you as you swing in. And then you see a giant circular disc come flying at you.
I told you!
Where's Cap's block? There we go.
Can I assume I can intercept this for him?
I'm assuming the shield is specifically blocking my
Uh,
attack, not
the shield is blocking. It is not an attack. So no, you may not. You may not block a block.
Well, that's only going to stop one of them, right?
It's Captain America. He can do better than what Judge Master can do. In that he's tossing the shield. First one pass, I'm tossing the second one.
He does get...
He's got
cumulative
shenanigans
penalties.
that let him do multiple blocks, I guess.
Yes, that is what Captain America does. He throws the shield, the first one hits it, and then it goes, ricochets off the wall, and as Mute winds up to strike again, the shield gets back in the same way. It bounces off the wall and intercepts both. Before returning to Cap. And then he's just going to look up and say, "Hail Xanatos!"
Well, that's a problem.
Well, so Xanatos is the one who took all the cumulative penalties for those blocks, so...
No, Cap actually took those.
Sorry, I mean Captain America did, so...
Yes. Yes,
As a
Xanatos.
heads up, that should hurt. Out of curiosity, is the Keyblade still channeling Soulstone, or am I going to have to try that again next turn?
You're gonna have to try it again next turn. It will be easier. I'll let you take a +2 bonus to it.
Okay.
That said, it is now Basil's turn.
Hi.
You.
Where are you, by the way, Devin?
I'm on someone's shoulder, but from last session I don't remember specifically. I'm guessing from my
Take
position,
Thor!
Yeah. Unless there was someone like next to my position that's moved, I guess I'm like paired with Orion.
You can just be paired with Orion. That's fine.
Okay. And I'm just going to use first mental action to try and roll to activate. Pass the 14.
Mm-hmm. Target.
Thor, but
It does. Yeah, that fails. Spend your FP. Actually, you know, you just failed to beat his int, so you cannot
Will
attempt.
save. It's my. I failed to beat my own int.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So you need to try someone other than Thor.
Yes, you may not attempt Thor again this turn because you failed.
If it's a contest, if he technically fails by more than I do, would he actually
No,
still lose?
no, you have to
Yeah.
pass. You have to pass.
Okay. And I guess second one's going to be, let's take a gamble on Hulk, rather.
Okay, roll.
Activation goes
Mm-hmm.
pass by 5.
Oh! What's Hulk's will currently at?
I was really hoping that I would be able to get in before the rage.
Okay, so here's how this works, Devin.
Oh boy.
So you have the Hulk presently. You might assume that the Hulk doesn't like to not be in control of his own body.
Don't say.
I do say, actually. You could assume that. And this makes him angry. And the angrier the Hulk is, the more willful he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to be having to do this contest not only on your turn, but at the beginning of his turn when his rage spikes.
I don't need to roll fatigue on that again.
You don't need to what?
On subsequent checks, I don't need to roll fatigue again, right?
No, you do not. No, it's unless you want to throw a +2 bonus. Through sheer will. You're just like, nope, you're not going away yet. Ah! But you need to declare that beforehand.
Yeah.
So, you have a Hulk, you're out of mental actions. Next up, Nox. Nox is just going to meander forward a little bit, and he's just kind of like pulling a few... His Keyblade is getting summoned, and he's pulling a few things out of his pocket. That is Nox's turn. Dr. Boy! He just pokes his head in, part of the ceiling falls, crumbles, and slams into his head, and he gets knocked unconscious.
Oh.
Mean.
Would you prefer I have him charge in, lightsaber slashing?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him crit and cut off Thor's head.
Yeah, like, we have an expectation until the Izzy rolls doing that.
Alright, I have a crazy idea. You ready for crazy idea?
What?
Dr. Boy pulls out his lightsaber. Sure. Lita's turn. What is crazy idea?
So Lena's gonna pop around this corner, she's gonna look at Thor and say, "Gee, you must be really sweaty under all that armor. I bet it's starting to itch something awful." And she's gonna cast Itch on the middle of his back. With a success by 6, he has to spend at least a second scratching the itch, more if he has armor that's blocking his path to it.
I do
There's
believe...
not a will save or anything.
There's no will save for this?
Yeah, 1 minute. I believe there is a check to ignore it, but you are at dex penalties after that.
Please.
I know this spell.
He is at it. The subject is at -2 dex until he takes 1 full second
No,
to scratch.
Hauser, it's resisted by HT, so he gets.
Oh,
HT
it is resisted by
versus your
HT,
margin
okay.
of success.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
you succeeded by how much?
6.
So he has to go roll HT, pass an HT roll, max HT 16 for this.
He
by
doesn't.
6 in order to do it.
Thor does not actually have 16 HT. No.
So he has -2 dexterity until he takes at least a second to scratch, but it takes him longer if he's got armor on.
I'm gonna put that.
Just keep hitting the entire enemy party with this.
Yeah.
She can only maintain 1 itch at a time.
Derp. Okay, Orion's turn.
I was gonna do it to Hulk to make him try to scratch his back, but Hulk is mind controlled now, so.
What's the penalty for cold shot to the neck?
Nick, you got that table up?
What damage type is it? Because if it's not cutting, neck isn't worth it.
It's impaling.
Impaling, you want vitals for -3.
Vitals is only -3? I thought it was more than that.
Nope, just -3. However, the damage types that can do it are very restricted.
Your lungs and heart and intestines make up more of your body than your neck does.
Yep. You're only allowed to do cold shot vitals with impaling, piercing, or tight beam, though.
Okay, so you're calling shot vitals?
Yeah.
I forget, who are you targeting? Thor?
Hulk.
Hulk. Oh, fuck my life. Okay.
We're gonna see if we can take one of them down.
Roll it.
Alright. Pass by 5.
Pass by 5. Hulk's currently mind controlled. I take it, Devin, you are not going to have Hulk dodge out of the way?
For what?
Taking damage?
Yes, I am actually.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Because I don't need this to be any harder on the will save.
This is gonna be maybe take him out, though. That's fair.
Yeah, but I need him.
Yeah, have Hulk remove Cap, and then we've got.
No, better. I'm gonna use a loophole in the Thor's hammer thing.
Oh.
What?
You're gonna hit the hammer with Thor?
No.
You're going to lift Thor and build him.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay.
I can't hit you with the hammer. I can hit the hammer
With you! Alright, Devin, roll me.
This is one better.
Roll me Hulk's dodge.
The hammer. I just need you to hit the other guy for me.
Roll me Hulk's dodge, please. 3d6.
Remember, with -2 dex, anything that Thor tries to do in terms of defenses is lowered also.
That's a 6, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Hulk just shuffles out of the way.
God damn it.
What was trying to hit him, by the way?
Tried to
Orion was.
Orion.
This is guys. This is your fault for not communicating.
Right on Orion. I'm just going to like flicker and be like, no, I need that.
Alright, Ellie's turn. Ellie is going to charge forward, disappear with an electrical crack, taking her knives and just kind of like stabbing Thor with them. Repeatedly, in a flurry of blow. Or, you know, failure is always an option too.
Hey, Izzy.
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
Can I try and is it safe to assume that rudimentary communication that happens along the mind control connection?
Not really, because you've never really taken control of, like, intelligent people. You can assume if there was anything, anything you're trying to say is just getting overpowered by a lot of angry screaming.
Well, that's the thing. I was going to be like, hey, do you want to use the blonde boy as a,
Ah!
Okay.
Ah! Like, you hear gnawing and gnashing of teeth. Judge Master's turn.
What do I do to break out of stun?
Roll HT.
Okay. That's a fail.
Okay, Judge Master is still stunned. We are skipping him. Muriella is a Wookiee.
Yep. Well, Muriel, can tell what the order of the day is in regards to who everyone is trying to stab. Let's flank Thor.
Like,
Move over, flank Thor with Ellie.
sure.
You know what? I'm betting his skill is high enough that I can't feint him. So I will just attack with the less useful weapon, and then the more useful weapon, so he has more penalties.
Sure. You giving any other penalties to,
First attack, what do I estimate his skill? I'd say probably that. I'm going to give him a -3.
Okay, he will attempt to dodge the first one.
I passed by 0, so he does in fact have to attempt to dodge.
-3, you said?
Yep.
And he's got -2 dex, remember?
Oh, yeah!
That might give him another -1.
Mm-hmm. So, first one passes.
Shock and awe, I'm not really that surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, also -3.
Second one, he will attempt to parry with...
This is the sword, but Mjolnir is Mjolnir.
Yes. With hammer.
Yep.
You passed? That looks like a pass.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Izzy, he should be at an additional -2 because Ellie and I are flanking him. I'm assuming Thor is smart enough to not leave his back to either of us.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be -5.
It doesn't matter.
He still passed by a bunch?
No.
Did he crit fail?
Yes.
It finally
Oh,
happened.
did Thor just take a lightsaber to the chest?
Izzy, roll me my awesome thing.
Your what? What?
What the critical hit would be.
Okay. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, fuck you, dice!
What
Did we just chop Thor's arm off?
17.
A completely irrelevant crit, which is their DR is halved.
Relevant for... actually, yeah.
Relevant for the constant burning damage that he's going to be taking.
No,
possibly.
this is only versus my attack.
Oh.
And his attack doesn't care about DR.
Oh, well that's...
And that was, the funny thing is, that was right in between double damage and triple damage.
Derp.
Darn.
19 points of cutting damage.
And cutting after through DR, it gets multiplied to what now?
Times 1.5, which, incidentally, if this is any multiplier of half his HP or more, he has to make HT rolls versus major wounds.
Yep!
They might have injury tolerances or something. But,
It's still, if it's more than half your HP, even with injury tolerance, you still have to roll major wound.
14. Okay, he passes tolerance. He succeeds the HT roll.
Oh, he's not stunned or knocked down then.
Yes. Heartless Thor is not looking good.
not many people are once they get hit by a lightsaber.
Oh, that's not a lightsaber. That's the magic thing I gave you.
Just a sword.
Okay. Rephrase to a Vorpal lightsaber.
I was not expecting him to be the one that goes down first. Okay.
It could be worse, as you could have rolled either 16 or 18.
It's true. So, it's Hulk's turn. Hey, Devin, roll me another intelligence check, because Hulk is getting angrier.
There we go.
That's a pass by 7 for you.
Indeed it is.
Let's see what Hulk gets. His will's only 15 right now. Only. Okay. He does not break out, but he is leveling up his rage. To purple. Now it's Thor's turn. Yeah, Thor's just gonna try to beat Muriala's face in with his hammer.
Yeah, sounds alright.
Yeah. He's gonna give you a -4 to your defenses. Yeah. His hammer is going to spark with lightning as he brings it down.
Oh, shit, wait a minute. I have to refresh roll 20 because the same thing that glitch that hit Izzy is hitting me now.
Ha ha.
Uh-oh.
He does pass.
I am shocked that he passes. Izzy, truly shocked. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I've been dumb. I forgot to include my most important thing on all my rolls. Oh, well.
What's that?
a special thing that I bought that other people will get after this fight is done.
Oh, that. Ha. I can't remember anything.
You said -4, Izzy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Mega Pass.
Damn it. Okay.
I also did +1 damage for what you had before. I don't think it matters.
Not really. Webby!
Alright, so what I'd like to do is I'm going to activate Webby's dive form.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to give her the ability to leap up to Xanatos here.
Okay.
And she's gonna do that and she's going to look like she's gonna spear him. But this is a bait to get Captain America to block it with his shield. When he goes to do that, I'm going to snag the shield with my grappling hook. Like Spider-Man style.
Oh. Okay. You're gonna need to roll acting to get the bait to work and make it look convincing.
Acting?
Acting.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't throw it, I just stab Xanatos.
That's true.
So I don't have the acting skill, but this, like, the bluff is there, but it's like it's a half bluff.
Yeah. I get it. Like, you're trying to bait out one action. I just want to see how much of it is he buying of your act. Because that will change how he's blocking. So just roll me a quick acting, which, let's see, who has... Orion, what's acting? You have it, don't you?
IQ -5.
Can I make the feint maneuver?
Yes.
Instead?
You may make the feint maneuver.
Okay, what is that? I forget what that is. I only know what
Versus
that
your
is.
weapon skill.
It's what?
Weapon skill.
Weapon skill minus something.
-4 by default.
Okay.
So, roll Keyblade -4.
That will pass.
Cool. My dice are liking you guys right now. Yep, Cap totally buys that.
Alright, I am going to try to snag his shield with my grappling hook.
Okay, so as you're making the attack into Xanatos, you're going to actually have to beat the dodge check to snag the shield. He's already blocked twice, which means is that...
So you're saying this is a crossbow check for me?
This is going to be a crossbow check. You need to pass by at least 7.
At least 7?
To get the shield, yeah.
Holy
Remember
crap.
the other buff I gave everyone.
What's that?
Fatal Strike. Give yourself +4 dex for a single roll.
I like that. I'm going to do that.
Okay, so it's only crossbow and you have to pass crossbow by at least 3 then.
Okay, so I have to pass crossbow by 3. Come on, Webby! Pass crossbow by 3!
Webby has the Captain America shield.
Oh boy.
Hail, Xanatos!
I have the Keyblade, the Infinity Gauntlet, and Captain America's shield.
As he throws, he says, Hail, Xanatos! Oh, crap.
Oh crap, what was Spider-Man's line when he took the shield in the movie? Can't remember it. Oh well, Webby's not good at one-liners anyways.
Probably not. Okay. It's now...
He didn't have a line.
Yeah, alright, so, you're up near Xanatos now, correct?
There's a giant...
Well, I imagine at this point I land.
Yeah. Captain America is just gonna charge towards you and jump, trying to get his shield back. He's diving at you.
I am going to try to dodge, I guess.
Yeah.
Parry. I'll parry with the Keyblade.
There is face.
Okay. He's going to be using Brawling against you. He's gonna attempt to give you a -2.
Alright.
Okay, he.
That is a crit parry.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh wait, no, minus. Oh wait, is that in the thing or?
If you,
Nope. Yeah, it's a crit parry. Because of thanks to Muriel's bonus that she gave me.
Aha.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Captain America jumps at you and you're just like, no, smack. Ow!
It's that +1 tech.
Yeah,
Mhm.
+1 tech. Damn.
So what does the charge attack do, Izzy?
Okay, so Xanatos' chest piece is going to kind of open up, and you know that Omni beam that Tony Stark has that, comes right out? You know the Omni beam that comes out of Tony Stark's arc reactor? Like the center of his chest that just shoots out straight?
Yep.
Okay, so that beam fires off, and it actually goes into the hilt of the Keyblade, charges the entire thing with energy, and then rockets it like a cannon towards you guys in the center, meaning Muriala, Judge Master Ellie, Heartless Thor, Heartless Halt. It is a wide, cone-shaped beam.
So, because Judge Master is still stunned, I believe he just takes the hit and therefore Judge Master pops.
The big problem is you need to be able to dodge and retreat out of the AoE in order to have any real defense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this takes Judge Master out of the fight.
Oh, Izzy, did you record the burning damage from Color Collider on my turn too?
Oh, I did not. Are you counting Hulk still as a enemy?
Do I think that that would make him more likely to break free?
If he takes damage, makes him angrier.
The question's also, have you noticed that he's been mind controlled?
Yeah, that's the other question.
That's actually, yeah, that's a good point. So the answer to that is, yeah, I'm still damaging him.
Okay. Everybody takes damage.
Izzy, does deflect energy work on this?
It can.
You don't take my damage. From the Keyblade
Okay.
strike.
From Uriala's knowledge, does she think Ellie can dodge this?
Ellie should be able to get the hell out of the way.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna try deflecting energy then.
But yeah, like, the entire end of the hall is just going to get bathed in light. Like,
Wait, is that flying forward and like slamming into Nox and Orion as well?
if it gets past you guys, yeah.
Well, considering we're dodging out of the way.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
Motherfucking... I can protect Nox, or Basil, or Orion. I can't protect all of them.
Well, make a decision. Nox is actually futzing with the thing he has in his hand.
Okay, the actual answer is I'm going to be at enough penalties that Muriel is trying to block it for Nox because that she might be able to do. Orion and Basil are too far away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attempt to dodge.
Okay.
I don't get a defense roll because stunned, correct, for Judge Master?
That is correct.
No, you get a defense at -4.
Okay, you get a defense at -4.
A block and enough dodge to get literally out of the range are the only valid defenses.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so
Can
Muriel...
you block with a giant sword, or is that only parry?
Only parry. Unless Izzy gives you a special.
unless you... the sword would have needed to have a special feature to do that.
Okay, there's nothing.
So dodge and moves. That way I move like that way.
Yeah. So I'm giving this to you for free. Nox is actually just summoning a barrier. Because that's what he does.
Okay, fine. No, Muriel is protecting Orion and Basil then. Crit pass.
No. It's stopping where he puts the barrier. Everything behind him is fine. It's just you guys in the center that are the problem. That's why I didn't really call for a block for Orion.
Oh, okay.
Nox is doing for you what Captain America is doing for Xanatos.
Yep, no, Muriel snaps her fingers and, energy parts around her.
Okay.
If it is not a... If it is dodge, that is not going to be enough for Judge Master, so...
Okay.
I don't think Judge Master can move 4 hexes in one round.
Alright, so he's popped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure unless you like are only doing like 1 damage.
It's not. This is a heavy blast. But fortunately for you guys, Thor and Hulk are also getting caught in it. Thor is going to try to dodge out of it. Hey Basil, are you going to let Hulk dodge out of this?
Dodge what?
The giant blast from Xanatos.
Again, the question is, do they have enough movement to dodge out of it?
They both do, yes.
Oh, yeah. All right,
I'm going to say I'll try to have him dodge.
Okay, roll me 3d6.
Not bad.
Did you just roll a 6?
I did.
Yeah, Hulk's fine. Thor's fine. They both get the hell out of the way. Does Ellie get out of the way in time? Okay!
Did Ellie get out of the way?
Ellie did not get out of the way.
Because Muriel is blocking for Ellie and taking the hit herself then.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
No, Muriella, we need you.
This is the result of some just things that have happened.
16.
The other question is this considered a magical attack, yes or no?
No.
Didn't think so. Had to check.
Happy better or worse?
Oh, so much better.
3 more dice. 4, 28, 30, 34. 34 burning damage.
Wait, that's it?
Yes.
1 minute. That plus... No armor pen?
Armor pen 2.
Okay. That is more relevant then.
It's a giant AoE blast. It can't cut through everything.
Yep. So that's completely blocked. 12 goes against. 6. Alright, 1 minute.
How much damage are you taking?
Muriel is taking net 7 damage from this.
Huh. Bizarre.
Like, she just sit there with us, ow, ow, ow. Alright, fucker, that hurt.
He's just gonna be like, I'm impressed you're still standing after that, Muriala. And he's
Well, I got a lot better at this.
he's going to flourish his Keyblade. And with that, it is now Wex's turn. Wex?
That Keyblade looks tasty.
Roll sword swallowing. It's actually a skill.
No, I'm just gonna try to jump and grab it with my momentum.
Filch.
Gonna like gummy berry jump and just snatch it if I can.
Yes,
And
roll.
if Xanatos comes with me, then he comes with me.
I want a Filch roll.
I don't make one for me, I guess. You know what? Serendipity. Let's see what happens.
That's not the answer for this, but okay.
Serendipity is always the answer, no matter what.
Why? Why, Dice?
Well, does he actually have Belch?
He doesn't. I have to go look up what it defaults to now. Hold on.
Dex
minus
defaults to
5.
Dex average, or Dex -5, pickpocket or sleight of hand -4.
He doesn't have any of those.
So how
What
much
is
would you?
+3
he-
if the person is distracted.
Okay, I'll give him the.
Izzy, how much would you say the Keyblade weighs?
Technically weightless because part of a person's soul.
I eat it.
That doesn't work that way. You didn't pass your Filch check.
Aw, I thought you implied I did.
No,
What was his dex?
his dex is only 10.
Really?
Well,
thought
what did
Pokemon was-
hold on. What did I roll?
You rolled a 10.
Oh, luck.
Okay. You are getting the +3 because he's distracted, but it's at -5. You need to beat an 8. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life
This is
hard.
6.
Fuck my life hard. Fuck my life hard.
I'm gonna eat the Keyblade!
Can you just hold it so I can try using the soul gem on it?
I mean, it's gonna take me a minute to eat it, so go for it.
Rock sword swallowing.
Okay.
I want somebody to roll that in game.
Okay, so Wax, here's what I'm gonna say is happening. You're not completely getting it. You jump up, open your mouth, and just start swallowing it from the blade end, and then take Xanatos and the Keyblade down to ground level, and he's like, what the hell?
Chocobo X Factor, baby!
What the fuck?
I'm going to use the soul gem again and try to do what I was doing last turn.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I've got it in place for you.
That's a pass by really lots. You said I would have a +2.
Yes.
I was at 19 before. This
Yes.
is against 21. This is a pass by 10, which is sadly not a crit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's a pass by 10 with
Okay.
you use soul gem on it.
And you're going to smack it with your soul gemmed Keyblade?
Yep, I'm trying to break it apart back into all of the heart components and send them back to where they belong.
Alright, just roll me a check. You're at a +5 to hit.
This is going far better than I ever could have
This
anticipated.
also passes by a very good amount.
Okay. Sean, here's what you get.
Hey guys, I have Xanatos busy. Look, when you don't actually have combat skills, you have to be creative.
It was a good choice. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we've disarmed 2 of the 4 opponents.
Well, I'm not sure if this is actually doing something because Izzy is typing to me. But I don't know. I'm trying to put the hearts back where they belong. That seems like it should be so.
I
like
did
this
use
plan.
serendipity. Maybe that'll do something.
He's typing a
I mean-
lot. I don't know why this is all secret.
My plan for Thor as hammer instead of
Could
Thor's
have
hammer
sworn
is
this
a
was
little
in here
more
somewhere.
tricky.
I think just hit Cap. Just smack him.
You're not allowed to share this until after the fight. That pops into your head.
And I'm not allowed to share it until after the fight.
It happens too quick. If anything, I should be making you make a will roll to see if you're stunned from this.
And this does nothing to his Keyblade?
No.
Okay.
You're getting that, however. Importantly.
I have no idea why that is important or what that means.
You probably wouldn't, but that's okay. Okay, whose turn is it? It is Basil's turn. Devin.
Ah, there you are. My connection suddenly died, and I was very scared about how long it would.
Okay, it's your turn.
How long was I gone?
Not long.
Okay. So, Xanatos has been moved.
Yes, everybody's ground level-ish.
Did he drop the weapon or no?
He's still holding on to it, but more than half of it is inside of Coco.
Okay.
I also feel like the weight of another blade might make it harder
I
to wield.
guess. I guess first I may as well, since I haven't yet. I'll spend a fatigue to try and take Captain America.
Okay.
Pass on the activate.
Well, first thing you have to do is you have to make your roll again to see if you keep Hulk.
Oh, there. Those are good rolls for Hulk.
Should I re-roll?
I'll just take the 8, which passes.
Okay.
He's supposed to be a lot harder to keep.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm like, especially because I failed on Thor first. I was very nervous how this.
Oh my.
But let me see. So I'll use first mental action to try and dominate Captain.
Okay, so
Okay,
16?
activation passes. Pass by 6 on intelligence.
Okay, where are you, Cap? Where's your will? No. Just no.
Yeah, I kind of figured. In any case,
Yeah, I saw one of the dice roll a 1, and it didn't matter what the rest of them were at that point. His will is just that high.
he could roll a 13 and still beat
Yes.
6.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, this tracks.
Is a rule of 16 is relevant here? That thing I told you that messes up my spells.
I mean, it's the Hulk. That absolutely makes sense for him.
That's actually Captain America we're talking about right now, for Will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
But it
how
also
does-
makes a lot of sense.
Oh, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
If the Hulk uses a leap, how far could he get?
The room.
Okay, in that case, I'm going
Hey,
to
why
have
don't
him...
you should make him jump out the window so he's not in the fight.
Smash Cap.
The problem is Xanatos is really a problem, and we're gonna need a lot of...
Smash Cap.
Until the Hulk becomes not helpful.
Between Ellie and
I mean, like, but the thing is, he can always just jump back up, too. He's, like, throwing...
Not
finish
that
everything.
easily. If we're really high up, he's gonna take some time to get there.
No, that's what I say. Just hit
But
Cap.
anyway,
Ellie and I have Thor.
guys, he's jumping here. He's gonna grab Thor probably by both legs if he can, and then he's going to, on the assumption that Thor doesn't want to let go of his hammer, he's going to throw Thor, well, hammer style at Iron.
Why do I always end up having to roll for grappling?
Grappling's relatively easy here. It's grab this turn, throw next turn, unless you all out attacks.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to roll 3d6.
Does the Hulk ever not all-out attack?
He has been using defenses, therefore he has not been all out attacking.
Yeah, because Devin's in control of him.
Oh.
No, even when Izzy was in control, he's been using active defense.
How does all-out attacking work? I've never, like...
You get 2 attacks, but you have no defenses until your next turn.
I mean, I've gotten to the point that I wanted to. I just needed to work for this moment, so... I can make
All out attack.
That sounds...
Do it.
Okay, you're all out attacking. Dear God. I'm gonna ask you to make me 2 strength checks, knowing exactly how that's gonna turn out. 14 and 12, eh?
So those are crits for Hulk, right?
Crits?
No, they can't. You can't crit except on a 6 or less.
Crits? No. Pass by more than 10? Yes!
The Hulk? Are you shocked that the Hulk has more than 24 strength? Is anyone shocked?
Not really.
I mean, the Hulk was sitting happy at 20 strength before you guys walked into the doors. He did not stay there for long.
What part about, like, literally the strongest superhero of all time? Yeah, that.
Thor
What part
can,
of the strongest Avenger?
Thor can technically crit out of this.
Hulk is at the very least the physically strongest character pretty much in comics.
Alright.
Yep.
His strength has no actual upper limit, and that's about the only character you can say that for.
Oh, Thor, I feel so bad for you. You own...
Where Thor
We
has
got
limits.
drunk Thor. Let's be real. This is what happened. We got drunk Thor.
Thor passed by 9, not quite enough. Let's see if
Yeah, we know Thor's limits very well. 12-year-olds in Fortnite.
Yep.
Cannot beat them.
Okay, so yeah. Hulk has Thor by the legs.
All out attack, throw him this turn.
Yeah. This is what I was going for. This is what I needed to maintain control of him for. If he gets hit after this point, as long even if Thor goes out the window by a miss, I'll still take it.
Okay. So yeah, your first grab, got it. Is that a 16 for throwing Thor?
Yes. Does he just not let go early enough and then plant him into the floor?
Do you want me to roll a crit miss, Izzy?
Hulk has no throwing.
Roll 3d6 for a crit miss.
I mean, that's not a crit fail unless he's really bad at
If
it.
you have no throwing, that's almost certainly a crit that's a crit fail.
Oh, shit.
7.
Wait, what skill is it based off of?
Throwing.
Default.
Throwing.
Skill of throwing a weapon.
You lose your balance. Pull you over. All your active defenses are -2 except you let attack, so that's irrelevant, but...
I mean, it's Dex -3. Does he even have a Dex score, really?
Yes! Hulk has an X score. It is current. It is
Oh,
current.
never mind. That's not a crit fail, then. I thought it was worse than it was.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
not...
wait, no, actually, he has range penalties. It absolutely is a crit fail, because he's probably sinking himself down to about a 4 to hit.
To hit Xanatos, 9 away.
Goal. I mean...
Okay,
no, the
so congratulations, Devin. You've just reenacted a scene from Avengers 1 where Hulk tries to throw Thor at Xanatos, throws him straight into the ground, misses, picks him up, and tries it again and again.
Yep.
You just...
Does this do damage to Thor, though?
I'm gonna just say yes.
I still see this as a win. I just played my own Xanatos gambit.
Yeah, no, I like this. This is a good plan.
No.
Do you see this as an absolute win?
I see this as a pleasant side effect.
Then not quite a Xanatos gambit, but good enough. Nox's turn. He is just...
I get what you did there, Will.
Thank you. I was hoping somebody would.
I missed it. What did you say?
A silly thing.
So...
Silly thing which does not bear repeating.
Fine. Nox is just sitting here staring at this, not knowing what's going on. Dr. Boy, is Dan here?
I would guess no.
There, it's an off topic.
Yeah, we have not heard him join, so I assume he's still gone.
God, what? Whatever. Dan's running in with a lightsaber. Because at this point... At this point, why the fuck not? Lena's turn.
Oh, what is Lena gonna do here? Well, she can't itch Thor again. You can only have one itch going on at a time.
I'm just gonna say his itch has been satisfied.
Yeah, I feel like
By
I probably
getting
got
slammed
slashed.
repeatedly by Hulk? Okay.
Yes.
Well, then she's gonna try something else. What is Iron Man up to at the moment?
Being Xanatos.
He's trying to unsheath his Keyblade from the Chocobo.
Alright, let's have him make an HT check against Lena's pain spell. If she can hit it. Which she can, by 4.
He needs to pass by 4. HT.
I think he just has to pass an HT check. Is how it works, but
He passes an HT check.
darn.
By 5, actually. Good job, Xanatos.
Well, she tried.
Yep. Alright. Next roll. Fuck you, Sean.
Why?
Because of what you posted.
Which
That
one?
is how spell resistances work, right, Nick?
Which one?
They just roll. If it says resisted by HT, they just roll against HT unless there's more modifiers.
Correct. It's roll versus HG. Margin of success is what matters.
Wait, is it opposed by the success
Yes.
on the spell?
It's opposed by your successes on the spell.
Okay, well he passed by 5, so he beat it anyways. So okay.
All right, Orion, your go.
Unless he has low pain threshold, but I don't think he does.
He does not have that.
I guess I'll charge up a holy.
A Wimboa? Okay. Are you sure?
I mean, as opposed to what, Izzy?
I don't know. You tell me. I was looking forward to some thunder.
Excuse me, there's a Thor here. Why would I cast thunder?
What? Ellie's here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Thor here. Why would I cast thunder?
Your point is valid. Out of character, but valid. Okay, next up is Ellie. Let's see if she can prep her super move. Wow, my dice don't like me tonight. She tries splitting herself into multiple people to charge at the enemies, and just ends up getting nauseous. Oh, fuck me, she just rolled 2 18s in a row.
Well, that's not very graceful of you.
Ellie's on her ass. Judge Master is no longer present, correct? Yeah, he's not here anymore. Okay. Muriela's turn.
Drill's just be like, Ellie, I was counting on you for this.
It's hard to split myself up. Would have been
Alright.
really cool, though.
Is Heartless Thor still over near Heartless Hulk?
Yes, he just kept throwing him into the floor.
Is he still grappled so that I can, like, stab him to try and finish him off?
He is currently on the floor.
Yeah, no, Muriel's going like, yeah, I'm finishing this right now.
How nice of you.
Dual weapon strike. He's at -3 plus whatever additional penalties. He's at a minus, I think, another 4 for being grappled. It's 2 or 4.
And he can't parry. Or really, he's going to try to dodge at, I guess that's a -8.
Yeah.
What's his dodge at? Oh, yeah, that's not happening. Come back here, you stupid die. What did you roll?
I did not crit either attack.
It's okay, he didn't get out of it either, so...
Okay, well, the better question is, does the first swing finish him? This is, note, not the sword.
How much damage is it?
6 plus 20 crushing damage.
Where's your DR? I'm just gonna say that finishes him off. He was at 1.
How much Lux was he worth?
Ha!
My notes says lots.
That's great, because I have lots of storage available for Lux.
Let's see, the Angel Stars were 20. I'm just gonna say 25.
Okay.
Just gonna say all the Avengers are worth 25.
And surely the girl's like, yes, fuck yes, it actually worked! And then stab Hulk with the other attack.
Okay.
That's going to be a cold shot vitals with a sword.
Devin, are you getting Hulk out of the way?
Hulk all out attacked.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he did.
Hulk has no defense.
Hulk has most HP of anything you've ever fought.
Yeah, I know.
Roll
Does that include the giant lava monster?
No. Or the Demon Tower.
So this ignores DR and is times 3 damage, 17 base. So 51 damage.
Okay. This fight did not go the way I was expecting.
Oh snap! Muriella just 2K'd.
We're gonna go straight to Webby.
So Webby has an arsenal right now, and she is gonna jump straight up and unleash it on Iron Man. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna give him -2 to his defenses here, since she's got so much awesome melee weapon to work with now. And we are gonna try to stab him with this spear-like keyblade. That's a crit.
Oh yeah.
That means he does not get a dodge.
So this is the keyblade's damage. And he is not dark aligned, right? So I don't get the darkness bonus.
He is not, in fact, dark aligned.
All right. Then he's going to take 20 light damage from the keyblade, and this does have an armor divisor of 2.
That is very relevant.
Yeah, it's crushing damage also.
Also relevant. He is still up. Actually, he needs to roll for a major wound. Okay, he passes, but you can see him coughing up some blood.
Okay, and Color Collider goes off for another 6 burning light damage to everything that it can touch.
Yep. Anything else?
Yeah. Webby is going to now use her move to jump, like, over here to Muriella. Hang out with you for a bit. So that Cap has to come over here if he wants his shield back.
How's the fight going over there, Webby?
Oh, right. I forgot one important thing, Muriella.
I got this. You want it?
There's one thing left over here from when you killed Thor.
Mjolnir's still here?
Mjolnir's still here.
Yeah, I don't think I
Give
can
Webby
pick that up.
Mjolnir. Give her all the weapons.
Webby, do you want his hammer? I'm pretty sure you can pick up his hammer. Even with everything else, I'm still...
I don't know. I tried last time. It didn't work.
Maybe you...
So Captain America is just going to jump onto Coco and try to, like, wrench his mouth open so Xanatos can get the Keyblade out. Wex, you there? Hello?
Yes, what's happening?
Captain America is jumping on you and trying to, pry your mouth open.
No, this is my Choco. This is my Choco prize.
I think the real question is, what emotions is Captain America feeling right now?
Lot of confusion. Also, hail Xanatos.
He's feeling max stubbornness from me and determination to eat this.
Roll your check, cause he just rolled a he passed.
Someone roll for it. What am I rolling? Strength?
Strength.
This doesn't count as lifting or
No.
dragging.
This definitely does not count as either of those things. This is so stupid.
Well, can someone roll for me? I'm still out and about.
Anybody else, or I'm rolling, and you know what that means. Good job, Orion. Okay, so Captain America successfully cranks Coco's mouth open so Xanatos can remove the Keyblade from it.
Hell?
And now it's Xanatos' turn. Having regained the Keyblade, he's just going to kind of fly straight up. And he's going to use a Shock Lock. Does anybody know what that is?
Is that a Kingdom
No.
Hearts
Are you talking
thing?
about the
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 mechanic?
Yep.
And the Birth by Sleep mechanic. So his Keyblade is going to zap out into a lot of miniature lights. He's actually all out attacking. He's getting 2 attacks. 1 Shock Lock and 1 other.
Uh-oh.
So first things first is everybody is getting not 1 but 2 light-based projectiles getting launched at them.
You broke up in the middle of that, Izzy?
Everybody has 2 light projectiles getting launched out of Xanatos and immediately coming towards them.
Is this considered a magic attack?
Yes, this is considered a magic attack.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to, I guess, dodge by virtue of being on Coco, who is dodging.
Okay.
Izzy,
Yes.
if Xanatos suffers from a minus... 1 minute. 4... minus... If he's suffering from a -8 penalty, did he still hit Muriala?
Let's find out. Oh God, what is the number you're trying to beat? Actually, yes. Because he's not.
Is it still 1 or 2 hits?
So are we all dodging a bunch of stuff?
Everybody's gonna need to make me 2 dodges. Yeah,
I'm gonna cast Reflect.
Nice.
that works.
I think Lena has a ward spell too that she can use.
Yeah, he passed by 13 on this. He didn't quite... Actually, no. He rolled a 6. That is a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I believe means it can't be dodged, but it can be reflected if you have the appropriate spell.
No. Crit ignores all defenses. Everyone gets hit.
Did we get to dodge the second one or whatever?
You will get
Nope. Crit ignores all defenses.
Well, wasn't it 2 attacks?
No, so Izzy, is this 2 attacks or is it an attack that has rate of fire?
This is an attack with rate of fire. The follow-up attack from his all-out attack is a different thing, but he's only targeting 1 person with it.
Yeah, we all automatically get hit, and Izzy, roll 3d6 for the crit table. 'Cause we are automatically getting hit by this.
8!
Uh-oh.
8. If any damage penetrates DR, everyone suffers double normal shock penalties.
Hey, Izzy,
Yes.
can I block this with Captain America's shield?
Ignores all defenses.
If he didn't crit, the answer would totally have been yes.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright, so... It's okay. It's not going to be that bad. It's only 4D and then doubled because it's 2 of them.
Each of them roll separately.
Oh, they do? Okay, then.
Yep.
So the first one is 12. Wow. Really good roll, followed by really shit roll. The first one is 12. The second one is 5.
Well, that's gonna set off Webby's Guardian Angel effect.
Yeah, remember, if any of you get dropped below 0, immediately heal 8. Muriela just sort of tanks both of them to the chest and goes,
So
is
the
that
net
really...
is 17.
The total it would be 17.
Your
Alright,
DR
so-
applies, Hauser.
Oh, DR applies? Okay.
I think I take 2.
Well, I guess that means I go into limit break mode.
Oh, fun.
What's the mana level of this world?
Normal.
Okay.
Okay, Xanatos does get a second attack off from this.
Okay, so then my guardian angel is not popped yet.
And we're all at double shock penalties unless we had high pain threshold.
No, so yeah, unless you have high pain threshold or your DR blocked all of it.
I don't know what that means.
You take a penalty to all rolls for a turn that are double the amount
It
of
is
damage you took.
equal to double the damage you took, max -8.
Meaning you are at a -4 to all rolls currently.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
If you took 2 damage.
-8 because of the crit.
It was only 2 damage, he said.
Oh, yep. Sorry, you were correct.
Yeah,
I'm at a -8 because I took 5 damage, so...
Webby is also going to be at a -8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me pull up Dan's sheet to see what he's at.
He should also be ignoring it mostly, from what I remember of his armor.
Gear.
Yay, hard to subdue.
Critical hits are scary.
Yep.
He did take a chunk of it, so he's at a -2 penalty. Okay, and
Phase 2.
phase 2. Sure, Dice, you can roll another 5. That's fine.
Is 5 also a crit for him?
It's a crit for him on this. This one is actually only targeting Dr. Boy.
Only targeting who is he?
Dr. Boy.
Why Dr. Boy?
That is a
That's
crit.
random.
That is
Is that still a
It's
crit?
because he's got one of the stones.
All of us have a stone.
Not me.
Xanatos points his Keyblade at Dr. Boy, and a beam of light just shoots out at him.
Oh god damn it! Dr. Boy becoming a heartless.
He has his Keyblade back?
Yeah, because Captain America was able to get it out of Coco's mouth.
Oh, shoot. I must have missed that.
So yeah, Dr. Boy is suddenly imprisoned in a box of light that is slowly filling up.
And this does not count as him using the Reality Stone, which Dr. Boy would be immune to at the moment.
That is correct. That said, it is now... Whose turn is it? It is now Coco's turn, and as a reminder, Xanatos has all-out attacked.
Shame we all are all at massive penalties for actually doing anything.
I know, right?
So there's a beam hitting Dr. Boy.
Yeah, it hit him, and then he got surrounded in light.
That doesn't seem good. I don't know. Weird. I mean, my options are limited. What do you guys think? I don't feel like I'm terribly effective at that.
I mean, I don't have anything to work with for the rest of the fight. Maybe.
I guess if he can try to give him penalties again so other people can hit him better. Though that
Why
doesn't
was
matter
this
as much
the
because he has no defenses. He has no defenses.
Can I just jump up and fall on him?
You can. You're gonna have to make me a dex check with the penalty.
Out of curiosity, we have no idea where the Reality Stone is currently, right?
Presently, no.
Probably somewhere in the mech.
It's probably somewhere in his chest.
I mean, I guess I'll try. The worst I do is miss.
Mm-hmm. Roll it.
Not with penalty.
That is not with penalty?
Well, I mean, I don't make it with penalty.
Gotcha. Okay, then nada happens. Next up
Fair enough.
is Mute.
What type of check would we be to try and grab the hammer with the force and hit him in the back of the head with it?
You're gonna be at penalty for moving the hammer, and then you're gonna need a throwing check, and it's heavy.
I'm just using the force.
Yeah.
But actually, if you're saying it counts as heavy for me, then I can't lift it because I can't lift that much force without the power stone.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Are you wait? You're trying to lift it with the force.
Yeah.
You know what? You, because of your character, I'm gonna say you can lift it.
Ooh.
Okay, what type of check is it to swing it at him?
Throwing.
What does throwing default to?
Dex -3, I believe it was.
Yep, I looked it up earlier when it was mentioned.
I think it's cool that you were able to lift it at all. You're worthy.
I'm guessing I can't actually use any weapon skill as a default for this.
No.
Yeah, no.
Mythological hammer. Actually, what did I have
Fuck
you?
it.
What did I have you rolling for the hook?
Short sword.
Definitely not. No. Definitely not.
If he doesn't want to wield it like a hammer, just wants to wield it like a blunt instrument, he'd probably use telekinesis and dex with it.
Are you actually just like? Are you throwing it at him with force?
I'm trying to pull it, hit him in the back of the head with it, and then catch it after it bounces off the back of his head.
That sounds like throwing to me.
That's
Okay.
a real attack.
So I'm pretty sure I am basically just rolling to see if I get a crit.
I gave that +4 dex to literally everyone.
Okay, I will.
Oh.
The problem is I have a -8 this turn.
Oh, you might want to aim then.
Sure, what does that do?
+1 on your attack next turn. And you can also just move the hammer closer.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I will do that.
Sure. Okay. Basil, it is your go.
Hi.
I actually should have made a GIF for the frickin' hammer.
Well, I can't try to dominate Captain Heartless. So I'm just going to start trying to see if I can piece something together from the fact that he has this keyblade. Does he have 2 keyblades, or is the X-blade?
The X-blade is one big keyblade. I'll make it big so you can see.
Devin,
No, I knew that part. I was asking in terms of does he still have a keyblade, or did he infuse a bunch of hearts into his blade to make it the keyblade, X-blade?
He has one keyblade, the keyblade. Beyond that, you're not sure.
Okay.
And the X-blade is theoretically the X-blade keyblade is theoretically made out of a ton of
Several keyblades.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
So we can't break it apart.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm just gonna see if I can start trying to do some kind of like elimination of theories to figure out what he's trying to accomplish with this whole plan.
Okay. You don't want to do force bullets or anything?
I mean, I that would count as a mental action, so I guess I could, but let's see, what's the range?
You can just use your turn getting closer.
I'm riding on Orion, and I do not feel like taking the movement penalty it would entail to... Because what, each hex is a foot, maybe?
You're a mouse. You can force lift yourself.
Do you have control of Captain America yet?
Missed it, so I can't attempt again.
No, not until like a stupid amount of time has passed.
Yeah.
a day typically.
Yep. I'll start putting like 1/2 of compartmentalized mines. Each round is only a second of combat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna take a while. But I'll throw myself toward Muriala to ride on their shoulder. Do you think I'd be able to do that?
You'll get there in a turn or so. Sure.
Okay. Do I do some kind of roll for that, or?
Just roll me your force telekinesis. I'm pretty sure that passes.
It's an intelligence roll, so right?
Yeah, so you're halfway there.
In which case, yeah, okay.
Okay. Nox is up. He is actually going to run over to Dr. Boy and try to figure out what the hell's going on with this cage. Next up, Lena.
Oh boy. So what are our two enemies looking like they're doing at the moment?
Xanatos is flying in the air with the Keyblade, and Captain America is holding Coco's mouth wide open.
It's an odd thing to be doing. Alright, so I guess she's gonna try pain on Xanatos again.
Okay.
So this time it's HT -8.
I don't think he can make this. Yeah. I don't. He would have succeeded if it was an HT -0. Not HT -8. He is succumbing to pain.
Alright, so he feels a stab of agonizing pain and must make a will roll to avoid crying out in pain. If he's in a precarious position, he has to make a dex roll to avoid catastrophe.
Okay.
I don't know. Being suspended in the air by rocket boots might be considered precarious.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't cry out in pain.
So he must make a dex roll to avoid catastrophe. His dex and dex-based skills are all at -3 for the next second.
Okay, so that gives him like a 50-50 shot. Ooh, he just squeaks by.
Okay, so he doesn't rocket himself into the ceiling.
He does not rocket himself into the ceiling. He remains composed, but it looks like it's taking a lot of his mental fortitude.
Okay, well, he keeps the dex penalty for the next second.
Yep.
So for his next turn, I guess.
Oh my god. Fuck you guys. Back to the top of the order now. Orion, it is your turn.
Alright, well, so I guess what's going to happen is Orion's going to fly forward
Okay.
and I guess attempt to throw at Captain Heartless the holy that's in her hands.
Oh my, Captain Heartless. Okay. Go for it.
That will probably miss because of range penalties.
How close did you get?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I think I missed by 2.
Did you aim at all?
I'm in berserk mode. What's aiming?
Fair. If you missed, you missed.
Yep.
Sorry. All right, Ellie, is she going to be able to get off of her duff?
You can just stand up, Izzy.
She just stands up. That is her turn. Wookie!
Wookie.
Wookie!
Alright. You're just gonna go over, just look at Xanatos. This is like, okay, listen, look at where this fight is going. Do we really need to continue this? Also, I have to reset roll 20 again.
Don't try to out-talk Xanatos. It's a bad plan. Sometimes you just have to kill people.
You see, Xanatos is just going to look down at you, Muriala, and say, see, that's the problem right there, Muriala. You thought... You still don't even understand the purpose of this fight.
Alright, goodbye to arms it is!
There we go! Just have the GM taunt him.
Yeah, no, Muriel is all out attacking. Left arm, right arm.
Okay?
He has no defense.
He doesn't.
Let the Wookiee win.
Or actually, no, she can just flurry this. She doesn't need to all-out attack. She has been forced to become smarter about these things when someone tries to piss her off. Hit and hit.
There is no defense here, so roll damage.
And this is cutting damage because it has to be cutting damage. Do this. 13 and 13 DR infinite cutting damage.
I believe you did just kill him.
No, I'm just I'm de-arming him. There is a max amount of HP you can deal to things that are not vitals, and for arms that is half of your HP. He is not going to be dead.
He still might just die of shock.
Not going to be dead.
Nick, he was already at like 2 torso health left. The aftershock is gonna just put him into cardiac.
What I mean is you die at -1 times your HP. Muriel deals a max of his HP in damage.
I feel like if he loses both of his arms, he could just bleed out.
We can solve that.
You do cut off both of his arms. The Keyblade drops to the ground with a clatter.
I eat it.
Are you catching him? Or are you just letting him... You are catching him?
I am going to catch him.
Now kiss.
No.
No joke, though. I am grabbing that Keyblade.
Okay. Yeah, Nick?
I don't suppose the arc reactor is going to turn out to be a reality stone.
Well, perception check, everybody.
Does magic count?
No.
Webby sees.
Succeed by nothing.
This is actually... you guys need to succeed by at least 4 for this one.
That is what Webby succeeded by.
Convenient.
Fuck it. Luck.
Pass by 6.
Really, Luck? Yes, pass by 5.
Okay, Muriala, as soon as you cut off his arms, what you guys noticed is that his arc reactor actually just faded in his chest.
I think you just killed him.
What does that mean?
Is he dying right now?
Well, he is crossed with Tony Stark, so if that arc reactor goes out, that's his heart.
No, it isn't.
It isn't? I thought that's what it was.
He's gotten it
It would be
replaced.
what keeps the iron from going into his heart.
Yeah, and he didn't cross himself with Tony Stark deliberately. Remember?
Yeah, he specifically
Oh,
avoided
yeah.
using with Tony Stark. Or Stephen Strange.
You are right on all of those counts. I'm dumb.
Nick, he leans over to Muriala and you get a whisper into your ear.
Son of a goddamn fuck. You'd better have left notes.
What did you get whispered in there?
What do you think?
Something related to his master plan.
So actually, what is did anybody pass by at least 7 on perception?
I passed by 5.
Okay, so no.
I don't think any of us passed by 7. That is...
I didn't roll.
No.
I passed by 5.
You're also really far away. Orion, how about you?
What was that?
Did you roll perception?
I mean, what's the point? See? What's the point?
Okay. So yeah, Captain Heartless is still here. Would anybody like to offer the finishing blow?
I mean, I guess there's the prep work I did with the hammer before.
He
If
is
he
actually a
doesn't return
Heartless,
normal.
right?
He is actually a Heartless. Actually, he's gonna be non-responsive once Xanatos moves. Like, he's just gonna be standing there.
Well, if he's a Heartless, we have to...
If we
Blade
break
Fat
him,
him.
we can then put him back to normal with the rest of his body.
Do we know if he has a nobody? This would be a good time to figure that out, assuming he's willing to do that.
Again, not moving.
Is the Keyblade still here?
The Keyblade is still there.
I eat it.
I Keyblade Captain Heartless.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cap-
like, I guess we defeat him and defeat his nobody and
Yeah.
let him get returned to normal.
Wait,
And
wait.
And I fill my bingo back up with Lux.
Sure.
Woo!
Wait, please, don't eat me!
What?
is that from the Keyblade?
It's coming from the same general direction as the Keyblade.
So,
Alright.
when I tried striking the Keyblade with the Soul Stone, I saw a woman in a mask wearing a purple cloak who said, "Young Keyblade wielder, defender of the light, you may be our last hope against the oncoming darkness." I was assuming it was a message left over from, like, one of the hearts that he made the Keyblade out of.
That sounds like envy? No.
If I pick up the Keyblade and try to use the Soul Stone, do I get anything?
Okay, so first things first. As Wex is eating the Keyblade, that pops out of Wex's mouth.
The Chirithy.
It's the little thing!
Well, at least we found one of them.
Oh, you're so cute!
Thank you. What happened?
Well,
Where's
a
Zenith?
bad
Where's
man
that?
took a few-
Where's
You
Xanatos?
know, I killed everyone!
Xanatos is down there and I think dead.
Yeah.
Or
Is he? I have healing magic. Is he very dead?
Does anybody actually have medicine or a diagnostics thing?
I have
I
healing
do.
spells.
I mean, I have first aid, which might work.
Okay. It seems like you'd also need tech for this, which means Dr. Boy, who is out of that light cage.
Oh yeah, 'cause he's in armor.
Actually, wait. I'm still in light mode. Orion, how damaged are you? Wait a second. No, doesn't matter. Heal 18 HP. So that you stop berserking.
That's not how berserking works for Orion.
No, I don't. But I'm
Close
still
enough.
healing Orion for 18 health.
Fair enough. So, the Chirithy's here. Where's Xanatos?
Dead.
over there, we were able to defeat him, but it seems like we weren't able to. But he seems to have died as soon as we took him out.
Oh, so... Well, I guess he did say his time was coming. Quick, follow me, follow me! And the Chirithy is actually going to run out past the double doors behind Xanatos' desk into the arc reactor lab room.
Okay.
Koga, can I see that giant Keyblade to try analyzing it and bring it with us?
I mean, yeah, I'll hand it over. I mean, eating things is just my first reaction, guys. You know.
The Chirithy is going to be jumping up and down on a computer console.
Okay, Uriel is picking up the bullshit Keyblade and following.
Is it by jumping up and down on a console? Is it a computer console that someone needs to do something at?
Yes.
I'm assuming Dr. GD Boy would be the best at doing this, but I can also roll computer operations.
I would like I would like somebody who is here to roll me this.
Someone who
Yeah,
is
let
what
me-
is he?
Here.
Let me try rolling computer operations.
Sure.
Annoyingly, I used it on the luck my luck on the perception check. That was completely irrelevant. That's a fail by 1. I'm assuming I can't just try again right after.
No, you may not. Webby, don't you have computer operations?
I do. I can use a computer.
Cool, roll that.
I operate a computer at a success rate of 4.
Okay.
So I'm good at Microsoft Excel.
So, the Chirithy's like telling him, quick, you gotta get it on, you gotta get it on. And as you turn it on, the screen fills up, and it's, there's a giant head in the monitor.
Whose
It's
head?
Xanatos, isn't it?
Huh?
It's Xanatos, isn't it?
Of course it's Xanatos. Hello, Muriel and friends. It looks like you actually managed to defeat my physical body.
God damn it! I saw
In
this
the
episode.
computer?
Alright, so you turned yourself into some thing.
If we unplug you, will you go away?
Yes,
No, what's
yes, but I don't think you want me to go away. Not yet, anyway.
I don't know. I kind of want you to go away.
Why?
Well, let's see what the let's just listen to him first before we.
Yeah, I really want to know your justification for basically all of this.
As I said, Miriala, probably my final words to you. Everything happened just as planned.
I told you!
Explain the plan? Save
Yeah.
the galaxy.
With this thing, just shakes the Keyblade.
It's only a small piece of the puzzle. Everything within this castle right now are all pieces of the puzzle. And you and your friends are the final piece.
Oh, that just sounds lovely.
What? Actually, what?
Do you remember how I managed to get your contract away from Ursula? That put you...
I remember that you did it.
Mm-hmm.
You never explained how you did it.
It came at a cost to myself. See, I realized she wasn't the only main player trying to vie for power in the galaxy. And I was trying to find a way into each of their good graces. Because separate, each of these beings of darkness were strong, independent, and they would shore up their own weaknesses. And I had to find a way to put cracks in their armor. So I offered to act as a... I'm not thinking right now. As a DM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use the word curator. That's not the word I want to use. As a mediator between different parties. Offering them things that would, in essence, make them seem like they're gaining in strength and power, but ultimately just making more cracks in their armor appear. Do you have any idea how many people are trying to make the Heartless overrun the galaxy and purge everything into an eternal night?
I guess like 4 right now. Like 4 main ones.
But now that we've got all the Infinity Stones, we can reforge Kingdom Hearts and protect the light.
You have all
Do we have all of them, or is the Mind Stone somewhere else?
You have all the Infinity Stones?
Well,
Does
where
the
did you put
Chirithy
the
have the Mind
Reality
Stone?
Stone? And does this Chirithy have the Mind Stone? Like
The Chirithy here has the Mind Stone, which I was able to keep hidden from.
Or
Ursa-
did the Reality
Which,
Stone
you mean you
stuff?
stole from Master Envy?
Master Envy understood my reasoning, or at least she has come to. If you want to talk to her, she is in the Keyblade.
And why should we believe you?
If you don't want to believe me, don't believe me. Again, I have literally decided that my final play is to leave the fate of the galaxy in your hands. Because of how I played it, I could not bring success to this. And also, after they took Fox and Alexander from me, I had kind of lost the will to continue to seek immortality.
Aw, that's actually really
Took
sad.
your wife from you?
You've been gone a very long time, Miriala.
Yeah, time's kind of messed up right now.
I know. I made this bargain back with Ursula hoping to preserve my family. This was decades ago, back when I knew I had to stop them. But because of all the different ways these beings of darkness have... crap. Hold on, let me double check.
Where did the Reality Stone end up?
I had to hand over the Reality Stone to Ursula as part of the contract I made to her to have her leave this world alone, so I could work silently. However, she was insistent on keeping eyes on me, at least as long as I lived. Similarly to how Renoa was constantly watching through the eyes of Dr. Boy. You're welcome, by the way.
I said the name.
I feel like I would consider that more of Master Envy's success than your success for keeping that out.
Actually, Dan will clock note at this point that ever since Xanatos hit him with that beam of light, there is no longer a voice in his head at all. She's been constantly watching your every move, except when you've gone into your elusive book, but they've known that the book was something of value.
Also, does anyone object to recollecting the Infinity Stones and putting them all back in the gauntlet?
I think that's probably fine now. Wark, I mean.
Yeah, I think we need to get those, though. I still have no idea what to make of this thing. Again, the Keyblade.
I would want to know why we can't just turn it back to normal.
That is the collective strength of all the Keyblade wielders who survived the war. And it is what you will need to help take on the army that is waiting for you in the Realm of Darkness.
I feel like all of those trying to use all those Keyblade builders. Try to see if we can convince the Keyblade builders to work for us. Work with us against them is better than trying to just put all of their strength in one person's hand.
See, that's what you're failing to understand. Many of these Keyblade wielders had already survived a war and refused to fight another. Many of these Keyblade wielders had refused to take up arms and fight another war. Many of them were cowering in Daybreak Town, broken, battered, bruised. In many respects, they should not have continued existing. The Keyblade War should have been the end for them. But because time was fractured, they managed to survive. He's actually going to look out and notice Nox and Ellie. Some of you, pointing at them, should not exist at this moment.
Wark?
However, an army is needed to take on the forces of darkness. Not only the Heartless, but the Darklings. What I have for you is I have provided you with an army that will be able to be commanded from your heart into theirs, using this weapon, gesturing at the Keyblade, to give your directives. When you head to the world of Eternal Night, every statue in my castle will awaken, and they will fight by your side.
I am still against the principle of enslaving them, as you have. If they choose to fight, I feel like that should be their choice, not a thing forced on them because you ripped out a section of their heart.
Be that as it may, the one way you have to save them and undo this is to get the Reality Stone, which is presently in the clutches of those on the darkened world of Camazotz.
I don't suppose you could give us a map to this place.
You're the one who brought the map to me.
Alright, where's the vault that has the map and whatever other things that I know you've been collecting?
I actually left them easily accessible in your lab. I told Owen to put them there for you.
I should hope so. If you're going to be this convoluted about giving things to us, I'd hope you would at least actually give it to us at the end.
So...
You have to understand the only way to actually take down Ursula, Magica, Renoa, and Aced was to pair them together. They think their goals line up, but because not one of them is willing to fully give up control of power and admit another of them is a leader, their constant bickering and their inevitable conflicting goals will eventually tear them apart. And that is where you have to strike them hard and fast.
Oh, goody. Psychological warfare. This should be fun.
Honestly, I was just thinking of stabbing them in the heart, each and every one of them.
Wark?
But honestly, this entire conversation has gotten me back to the thought of, Oh, wow, actually, that would have been horrifically evil if I made that spell.
If there was...
If
we could dive just towards where they have the Reality Stone, or whichever one of them has the other Reality Stone. That's all we need to fix things, so...
Well, that's the other half of this. You do know that the Infinity Gems only work in one reality, correct?
You define that?
Define what you mean by reality?
The Infinity Gems were broken up from the light half of Kingdom Hearts. They only work in the realm of light. They will not work in the realm of darkness. You need to go there, get the last stone, and then return to this world before it is completely shrouded in darkness.
So how do we get to the realm of darkness?
The same way you've been doing it this entire time.
That's where we've been going every time I tear open that doorway for us.
Yeah, we're taking a shortcut through there.
It's not hard to get there. However, to get into the world of Camazot, your portals are not... Camazot.
Are the Miss W's gonna help us?
No. I'm not going that far into that movie. Getting into the realm of darkness is only the first step in finding the location. To actually get to the planet, you're not going to be able to make a direct portal back to the realm of light. You have to go there and then return. You have to do it the long way. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure Dr. Boy's ship was prepared.
Alright, does anyone know how to use the Tesseract?
A what?
Dr. GD Boy was already looking into Space Stone with the Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh, no, an actual Tesseract, not the Tesseract.
Stop it, Sean. You're diving too far into a movie. I just liked the name of the planet. Stop diving too far into that movie.
It's a book first.
Yeah.
Just to check, are we talking about Quest for Camelot or something else?
No, we're talking about A Wrinkle in Time series.
A Wrinkle in Time, where the Tesseract thing was literally you just knew how to fold space and could therefore fold space between 2 points. And
Oh,
go
that
somewhere.
book was something else.
That's where Camazot came from.
Also,
Yep.
Quest for Camelot is not here because it is not Disney in any way, shape, or form.
That's
Which
part
is
of the reason I was so
unfortunate.
confused. I was like, I thought it was like, what is it, Fox Searchlight or something?
No, it's Warner Brothers. So... or even
Wrinkle in
that.
Time itself was not bad. The rest of the series gets a little insane, I feel.
I mean, it's incredibly religious, so...
Yeah, but I feel like it gets worse as it goes along.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we were just like, great, all right. Guess we know where we need to go, and
Can we extract communicate or hold on? There, super successful. I communicate the need to maybe get the Mind Stone out before we go.
Have we gotten the Mind Stone for them?
The Chithari opens up its pouch and hands you guys the Mind Stone.
We'll put it back in,
Dibs.
we'll put in the Infinity Gauntlet.
By the way, do we want to give that back to somebody else now? Now that we don't have to distribute?
I feel like at this point we might want all of them back in the Infinity Gauntlet, especially if
And then have Coco
especially if
eat it?
they're not apparently going to work in the realm of darkness.
I agree.
That
And
just
then have
means we
Coco
lose
eat
them
it.
all at once.
What do they work at all in the realm of darkness, or not at all? In the realm of
Not at all.
Not at all.
And let
Okay,
me
yeah,
eat
let's have.
them.
Then Coco can eat the Infinity Gauntlet with all of the Infinity Beams.
Yes!
We've
Power!
turned- So we've turned the bird into a bag of holding.
I've always been a
Unlimited
bag of
he's,
fun.
he's been that since the start.
True, but the hilarious part about it is he has actual saddle bags.
But that's
But this
not
is how
my
we do it.
stomach.
Yep. I was just gonna ask this question. So, I get most of this. What are we supposed to do with the giant Keyblade besides use it as a way to order a lot of golems around?
It's the
Is
strong.
it just like otherwise an exceptionally powerful Keyblade?
It's the strongest Keyblade ever forged. 7 pure lights, 13 pure darknesses, and a lot of in between went into making that. It was also crafted from one of the original Foretellers Keyblades, making it especially potent.
Do you have like any notes on how you did this?
Muriela, now is not the time. Also,
No, now is definitely the time because I don't know if he's gonna be here when we get back.
I feel like when we get the Reality Stone, we'll be able to take it apart.
No, that's not what I'm concerned about.
Reversing the process?
Yeah, no, that is not in any way what I'm concerned about right now.
My notes are all in the library. Owen should have taken care of them.
Wonderful. I'm going to copy all the books.
Okay.
All the book.
All the books.
All the books.
Any other questions? If not, I can direct the rest of your questions to Master Envy.
How long is Phantom Screen you going to be around?
Until you pull the plug. Again, like I said, no more plans. My last gambit was literally putting the fate of the galaxy in your hands. And in that battle, you proved your worth to me. You had to, otherwise you would not have been able to withstand the challenges you are all about to face.
Did you really need to almost kill a bunch of people? And actually kill a bunch of people?
No one's truly dead. They're all waiting, standing at attention for you to give the word in the realm of darkness.
There were people who didn't have Keyblades in Daybroken Town.
And
Claiming you can
and
claiming you can undo the harm against of an evil action isn't the same as never having done an evil action. You still have completely violated people's free will, torn apart their hearts, imprisoned them, enslaved them, and drafted them in a war of not their choosing.
Yeah, you deserve to be locked up in that computer forever.
Can we discuss morals later? I believe we have some things to take care of.
You know, actually, I'm with Libby for this. You should sit there and think about that, and I'm going to be contacting you again later.
like I said, everything I did was to preserve the galaxy and make sure there is a sunrise tomorrow. Anything, any morals or amoral acts I did as a result, I think are ultimately worth the price. And I'll let those weigh on my soul. That's my burden, and I choose to accept it. You don't have to hold that burden.
Let's go to my lab and make sure that this is all accurate.
Yes, please. I hop up Muriella while we head to the next destination.
And because there's a time limit on this, like, the lilac flames are going to flicker for when goes, actually, wait a second. I thought this would last longer. Coco,
Yeah.
do you remember when I made you made your wing glowy?
Work.
Do you trust me to try something?
Work.
Wonderful. Give me a moment to do this before this other understanding flickers away until I can summon it again. I finally got the best buff in the game and I'm so happy.
Points well spent.
So, Muriel is going to walk everyone through this as she's just like, alright, so listen. It turns out there's a lot of interesting things about light and darkness in most people's bodies, and I'm well aware that I don't know the theory about whether or not this will work for Basil yet. But it moves, it cycles, it's typically turbulent, and it exists for everything. She's channeling both light and darkness in different levels towards Coco.
Work.
And you feel so much better at the end.
Work.
Like, internal struggles that you did not realize were there have been soothed and subsided temporarily.
I didn't know I had any of those.
That is the point. It's all the stuff that's subconscious and, like, beyond everything, and more power radiates out when you have particular feelings. Coco, your dice rolls are 1 point more favorable in all regards, and if you were to suffer a fatal wound, this will discharge itself and, like, make that wound less fatal.
So wait, I just have +1 on everything?
Yes.
For how long?
Yes. Until you would suffer a fatal wound.
That's super good! Work!
I spent so many fucking points on this.
It's just a permanent +1 to all rolls. That's so good.
No, it's not +1. It is your roll is 1 point more favorable. If you have a 16, a 7 is now a crit.
Oh, so it counts as if you rolled 1 lower on the dice?
1 better in whatever way.
Oh, so it's also it's 1 less on die rolls for skill checks and 1 more on damage rolls.
Yup.
Oh wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, everyone else in the. Alright, listen. I trust basically all of you at this point. I'm not sure if you trust me to sit there and manipulate the light and darkness inside of your heart. If you don't, I mean, that's fine. I understand. Frankly, with how I acted before, I wouldn't trust me with that. But if you do, I can, with work, do this for pretty much everyone. It's way less evil than my other idea.
What was your other idea?
Oh, well... Before a moral center returned to me, light magic and dark, if you force them to interact, they annihilate each other. And I just wondered, what would happen if you reached into someone, grabbed hold of their light and darkness, twisted it, and collapsed it inside of itself?
Well, I'm glad you have a moral center again. I am fine with you doing this to me this way.
Boop. Mute would also get this. Again, this is an open thing that all of you can choose whether or not you trust Muriala to do it.
Like, I trust her to do it, just I don't think it'll have the same effect on me, so I'm going to decline.
Webby seems enthusiastic, but Lena stops her.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
That is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, isn't Webby the one
Like,
who's somehow no shaded?
Webby, I think we've had enough screwing around with the darkness and light in our hearts for one lifetime. Oh, good point.
Aww.
I nudge Muriala's hand towards Orion. And look at Orion with kind of like a look of like, I don't know, pleading, like desire for her to do this.
I'm just gonna say, look, if Orion doesn't trust me to do this, I'm not gonna do it. 15 minutes ago, I totally would have lied about what this was and done it anyway.
Will this even work?
I suspect it will work. You do have both.
Yeah, but it said you need a heart.
Nudge again. And I walk over to you, and if you let me, I'll place like my head on you and convey like feelings of like hope and desire to try, especially since I know you can feel this now.
This is just weird.
If you let me, I nudge you towards Muriala.
This is just really weird. Why does it react this way when I touch you?
Or
Because every time you touch, you feel the static, and every time you kiss,
We can fly.
Excuse me, all it takes is me to go to go low on health and then I can fly. So
I want you to last, need you by my side. Alright.
Alright. It feels like might be a decision that we need to discuss more after a lot of us sleep because we have work tomorrow.
Possible.
So I think we're set for tonight.
Alright, so as a couple of last minute notes, you guys make it to Muriala's lab. Everything that Xanatos said would be in there is there. You guys have The orb. There are a couple of other cool things that Xanatos has left for you guys.
Oh boy, toys.
We'll go over those next time because I don't have the list readily available. But effectively, Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield, the Keyblade, the stone, and Shock Pyramidas, which can merge with your gummy ship.
Oh, that's gonna make Dan so happy.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I call the shield!
Who can actually lift Mjolnir right now?
I think it's just mute, isn't it?
You all can go through the attempt to lift it.
I know I would try.
I would try.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I am not nearly. I'm pretty sure no.
Devin, considering there's a frog that wields Thor's hammer in the comics, I think it will adjust.
Yeah. Presently, Basil and Orion are the only two that cannot lift it, though it strains against them.
Ooh.
Strains?
It looks like it budges.
So
So
the
the
rest of
Mind
us can lift
Stone
it?
with the rest of the stones is going to Coco, storing Coco for the moment of the Infinity Gauntlet, since
Yep.
we can't use them in the World of Darkness anyways.
Other important thing of note, this is the last time you guys have training time. You guys can take as much time as you need to do what you want, and this is the last time I'm also awarding you guys XP.
Ooh.
Fair warning on that. One other important thing of note, which I'm just going to give you guys. Xanatos said that his notes on how to forge the Keyblade and everything else were in the library next door.
Mm-hmm.
There are no books in that library. Everything is gone.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna be scouring that place for any track of who did this.
Tell me, is Owen anywhere to be found?
No, he is not.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna. You're really just gonna say, Mute, with time in mind, can we go see what happened here and whether or not we can see him writing these notes?
I don't think we can use time in mind for that, but we can probably do time to see whether or not Owen actually took all of them.
Sure, let me check this.
I want to see him writing these notes. These notes are very important.
I'd like to see why there's no books here.
So if you guys go back, you're not actually going to see what's written on the page. You are just going to see Xanatos in the corner scribbling down on something. No actual imprint is made on the illusionary page.
It'll-
Do we get to see what happened to all the books?
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
The library is in an adjacent. The library is in an adjacent room. All you guys see is that Owen was standing in there, back to the wall, and then he turned and was like, "Oh." And then it's as though he's staring directly at you guys as he snaps his fingers and the time stone stops working.
Son of a bitch!
Of course. Who is planning on using the Keyblade for the next fight?
I know it.
This is one of those things where I should not have the two of the very powerful swords. Uriel is probably one of the logical people to use it, but
Mute would refuse to use that key.
Well, Levy's the only other person who can wield it so far, but she's got one.
So Xanatos will mention to you guys, are you going to ever go talk to him again, or are you guys just going to kind of...
I'm going to go talk to him again and grill him for information about what was in those books for basic theory.
I mean, so this isn't a perfect copy of his mind. It is the stuff that he thought you guys would need, so that part is incomplete.
I'm going to get what I can.
Okay.
So
he is going...
Is it?
Mm-hmm. He is.
What if I want to try and fuse the Keyblade with my nobody?
Okay. By the way, he does have an extra nobody crossbow for you there as well. By the way. One of the things he is going to say is, because he had to use all of the hearts from the people to forge the Keyblade, the X-Blade, what he turned into the statues are effectively their nobodies.
Hmm. Interesting.
Have fun.
Well,
But if I want to try and fuse the Keyblade with my nobody weapon,
You don't have the right stone. The answer is you need reality.
okay.
In reality, we're just putting things back the way they should.
Because again, what has Xanatos been doing from the get-go with reality? He's been taking two hearts and merging them into one.
So let's distribute some stuff. Like I just want to take stock of this, like our magic bullshit item. Basil has the hook, Maui's hook, right?
I think Basil's still a logical person to have Maui's hook.
Okay.
Although someone else had it before, but I'll definitely take it now.
You should just
I might
keep
actually
it.
be able to.
At this point, you should
Yeah.
probably just keep it.
Yep.
I feel like Webby with Cap Shield is the best.
He needs some level of defense, I agree.
Now, who wants Thor's hammer?
I'll take it, I guess. Ranged weapon.
Mute God of Thunder. The Muriel is you're using the magic cut through anything blade, right?
Yep.
What else do we have to distribute?
The X-Blade Keyblade.
Right.
That's the thing. It's me, Mute, or Oregon, probably.
Also, I forgot to mention, there is also a customizable Iron Man suit which will be form-fitted to one of you at the push of a button.
I mean, Dr. Boy, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one who's going to be able to make that work.
There's also a fancy set of bows and arrows.
Orion?
No, can't use bows and arrows.
I don't have thumbs.
I'm not putting points in another weapon skin.
No one likes Hawkeye.
Oh, they're Hawkeyes.
They're Hawkeyes.
Who's tall enough to
Actually,
use a bow?
do we want to give Webby a ranged weapon?
Can't you just use
Does Webby need a ranged weapon?
Or
Webby
we-
does not.
I mean, can't you just use a Keyblade as a ranged weapon with what is it? Something
Yeah.
Strike raid.
strike.
Lena.
I don't know. Yeah, can Lena use the bow and arrow? Congratulations, Lena, you're Hawkeye.
I think Lita refuses to be Hawkeye.
Why?
It's Hawkeye.
She's Lita and he's Hawkeye. That's
She doesn't know who that is.
No one else is gonna use the damn thing.
I assume she would definitely want the Electro Gauntlets.
you guys don't have those.
No, but she would. But Lena would definitely want those if we had them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I guess.
Wait, what does Lena want?
She wants Black Widow's gauntlets.
I have no idea what those do.
They're cool.
They're just shock gauntlets.
I
I
don't
mean,
suppose Nox or Ellie.
yeah, I guess who wants the Keyblade?
No, like Lena, weapons aren't really Lena's style. I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we're just leaving. Are we just leaving Hawkeye's bow?
Yeah.
He wasn't a heartless. He might come back.
Wait. Nox, Ellie, or Wilbur?
Wilbur can be Hawkeye.
Wilbur can be a Hawkeye.
Why? Why you do this?
Yo,
Honestly, Aardvark Krunk is probably the best bet out of everybody.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Artwork Crunk is Hawkeye.
Gets it.
He doesn't have thumbs.
Izzy, can I just learn that spell that I told you about a while back for shift people back into states that work?
No,
Izzy, Aardvark Kronk will find a way.
that makes too much. That makes too many problems for me.
Izzy,
I
Aardvark
just want to
Kronk will
make
find a way.
Crunk have thumbs again.
Everyone in favor of giving Aardvark Kronk the bow and arrows?
Aye.
Aye.
whatever.
Fine.
This is stupid.
Yep.
Yup.
So who gets the Keyblade then?
Like I said, I think it's between Mute, Orion, and me, probably.
I
Mute is not going to wield that Keyblade.
think it's got to be you or Orion.
I feel like I'd get more use out of it, but out of character, I should not be the one getting it.
Maybe Orion then?
Oh, how hard is it to dual wield shit, Izzy?
Hard.
It's a skill. It's
It's
a
really
skill.
hard. I've actually invested points in the skill. It costs like 9 or 10 points.
Will,
Yeah.
but then you couldn't use Cap Shield.
Oh yeah, shit.
Decisions.
Izzy, how much does extra arms cost?
You know what? If you can convince Dan that you are the one who deserves the Iron Man suit, I will totally let that be the Iron Spider-Man suit, which gives you
I
four
don't have the points for it anyways.
which gives you 4 extra arms.
Iron Spider suit only has 3.
Whatever, 3.
Actually, honestly, Muriel would probably be like, well, he did all these terrible things to give us a thing. I did a shit ton of terrible things. I guess I should probably use this to do something good.
Alright, so you have, like, the 2 best swords now.
I realize that this is a problem, but I'm also the only one who invested in swordsmanship and dual wielding.
You hear in the background as Muriela says, "I'll take it." You hear in the background, "Just as planned."
So
All
Zach
right.
just wanted this to happen. Maybe we should stop it.
No, because that'll be part of the plan, too.
I think it's just programmed to say that regardless of what decision we make.
That's not
Izzy,
What's
can
up?
I just do it like a giant mental command? Wake up, gargoyles.
No, actually.
I think you have to go to the Realm of Darkness.
It has to be nighttime for them to activate. Xanatos.
And
And
it will
this
just be
world-
nighttime in Realm of Darkness.
Because this world never go. Oh, that's why he did it, clever bastard.
Okay.
Yes, if
He
you
made
were,
it so this world never has night.
yes, he didn't want his army waking up early.
Mm-hmm.
So are we basically...
But stupid gargoyle heartless still exist. So what? We'll have gargoyles versus gargoyle heartless.
I mean,
So
that sounds pretty awesome to me.
the gargoyles are not actually nobodies. Xanatos would just tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was going to up my rank.
Okay, fine, they can be nobodies.
I think
It doesn't actually bother me one way or another. So
I think I'm pretty drained at this point, guys. Are we done?
we are done.
Let's move to the vote and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. This is your guys' last session. So where you're getting XP. So I'm gonna say 4 XP for everyone.
4?
4. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, did I not go far enough? Oh crap! Hold on a second. I take that back. Might not be. We have hit more. AZ. There we go. You know what? I'll be generous. 6. 6 base XP.
Just telling you right now, Izzy, I'm learning the thing.
I don't know what a thing is, but that's fine.
The dumb thing.
I don't remember what that is, but that's fine. Again, this is effectively... Xanatos has given you your final location destination. He has effectively told you who your main 4 big bads are. They being Magica, Ursula, Rinoa, and Aced.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, first off, the question. What did you guys learn? Where you guys know the slew of questions. Where are you expecting to go? Orion!
Stupid Xanatos and Xanatos Gambits, blah, 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 blah. We learned that we need to go to a wrinkle of time where we will clearly not have to deal with a brain controlling everyone and synchronized children in a black and white world, right?
Totally not.
Yeah, and stupid stealing the reality stone, and why the hell did he use these Keyblade wielders' hearts to make the Keyblade and then turn them into sort of nobody gargoyle things? God damn it, I hate Xanatos. He really needs to die.
He did.
Where's that plug?
Yeah,
Oh no, for real. Where's that plug? I need to pull it.
we need him for things still.
Still gonna pull the plug.
That's really dark. Really dark. Take your +1. Next up. Webby!
I am the best Avenger.
Well, you're not Hawkeye, so probably.
I grapple shot at Captain America's shield and then slapped him in the face when he tried to take it back.
This means you're a bullet.
I don't know. I don't think I don't think. Well, other people might have learned some stuff. Mostly that the Reality Stone is in the Dark Realm, but I guess that's the most relevant thing to Webby because her goal at this point is unite the stones and save Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm. All right. Fair.
But other than that, yeah, Webby's feeling pretty kind of pretty awesome after that fight.
Like you do. All right. Take your +1. Next up. Mute.
See all the complaints about Xanatos, and we learned where the Reality Stone is, with the Mind Stone being where we thought the Reality Stone was going to be. And again, yep, all the complaints about Xanatos, not to the point of blowing the plug, but repeat all those complaints. And also, of course, can't do anything with the Soul Stone.
You didn't get to do anything with the Soul Stone?
I had an idea on on a thing that could be very useful for the Soul Stone to do. Of course, it would not.
You did get something else out of that. And I told you, Xanatos isn't the only source of information you guys have right now.
Yeah, we have access for talking to Master Envy, but
yeah. As a heads up, you remember how I told you guys, similar to Lushu, if you spend enough time with the stone, you infuse part of your power with it?
Mm-hmm.
She's effectively been living with the Mind Stone, so it pretty much has a copy of her brain. And you guys
Man,
would
what's it gonna do having all these stones in my tummy?
give you an upset tummy. All right.
like we can't even
Sounds
use
terrible.
things like the Space Stone for creating portals in the World of Darkness, correct?
That is correct.
I might want to borrow the Mind Stone to try and basically interview Envy and see if I can piece together any gaps in what I picked up so far.
All right. Muriella, your go.
God fucking damn it, Xanatos. I thought I would need to be pissed at you, and I'm still annoyed at you, but god damn it, you were still actually trying to help. In the worst way.
It's like he's
The
a,
absolute worst way.
it's like he's a complicated character or something.
I know. Yeah, Muriel is still also dealing with the fact that she actually has a conscience now, basically.
Yep. You're welcome.
And is like feeling sort of bad about a bunch of the things that she did reflexively all the time before. And is also sort of like, you know, if I wasn't such a paranoid jerk, we probably could have prevented some of this from happening. Fuck.
All your fault. Take your +1. Next up. Basil! Hi.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna stand by it. There's gotta be something I'm missing, because like, it's one thing to try and play two powers against each other, but it's another to, like, completely warp reality to make it happen. So I'm hoping that, well, the notes were gone, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that there will be something that, I'll be able to piece something from. going forward, looking forward to trying to get this thing settled. But most entertaining moment was the fact where even when the roll failed on throwing Thor, it still ended with a good moment.
Crunch. Yeah. I was gonna say, how did it feel to be in control of a Hulk?
I mean, I only got 2 rounds of it, so it was kind of fun.
It was 2 rounds where you felt alive, though.
It was 2 rounds with a lot of dangerous power about to blow up on me, and it didn't yet.
Yeah. Just so you know, every...
Yeah, if he broke free.
Yeah, he would have been looking for you. So every round that he got angrier and angrier, I had an anger meter, and the amount of damage he took was determining it, and he had regen. And based off of where he was, his strength and will would go up, but his intelligence would go down.
Okay. And just to double check, nope. I don't know where I was going to go with that.
Is there a question, a comment, or a concern?
There was something I wanted to say about Hulk Smash, but I don't know what it was.
It'll come to you. Alrighty. Take your +1, Devin. And I think that just leaves Coco.
Yep. I mean, I feel like in game I'm like a little like, all right. I'm glad I thought something might have been up with Xanatos, but this is more complicated than I was ready to deal with. I'm glad what I did with Muriala worked, and I can see it work now. And I'm kind of just prepping myself for like the end and what is going to have to happen. Once again, big decisions are coming, and it isn't really anything new. It's just me continuing to get ready for it.
All right, fair enough. Take your +1. And lastly, guys, certainly not least, we have the vote. Simple question. Requires a simple answer. Who saw this coming?
Which
part?
All of it.
Me, I saw everything.
Oh, which character saw it coming?
Which character?
Are we talking about like Tony, Xanatos being like those two combined effectively, or are we talking more like just the fact that he was going to be doing something stupid
we
that
knew
was
he had
ultimately
the-
helpful, but kind of he was being a dick about it?
We've known he's
once
had
again-
the Iron Man suit for forever.
Once again, Xanatos Gambit.
I was.
Like, my vote here is that everyone was expecting a Xanatos game.
Yeah.
Who saw this coming?
Like-
Player. Which player saw this coming?
Which player? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Important distinction. Are we talking like the nature of his plot, or just the fact that he had a plot?
The nature.
So should we type player names in for this one instead?
Sure. And then vote number 2. Who saw this coming player? Who saw this coming character?
This one was easy.
Just the plot in general?
Yes, the entire plot of the game.
I have this answer.
I still see people typing.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yep, I got it.
I think that's right.
Alrighty. Okay, everybody. Voting in 3, 2, 1, go!
I think Sean actually may have it right.
Yeah, Sean Allman's one might have been more correct.
Everyone? No one.
Yeah.
Like, because I was also going everyone expected something like this from Xanatos.
Actually,
I
yeah,
mean, we also
it's
saw
supposed to be
parts of it.
player.
Like I was like.
So
okay, I
we
don't know
knew
what
he was running the
plans are.
Xanatos Gambit, but he also got in "My death is only the beginning," which is another great trope.
Of
Yep.
course, us beating him was part of the plan.
Of course.
Yep.
Hmm.
So what would what would his plan has been if he lost? If we had lost and he...
You guys wouldn't have been worthy, and he would have had to try to deal with the problem by himself.
You would have had the Infinity Gauntlet and the Keyblade.
Yeah. He would have had 5 stones, Infinity Gauntlet, Keyblade.
Okay, so I believe what this is equating to is everybody gets 1 point from the first part of the vote.
Yay.
Yay. Hooray!
Do X and I get 2?
Sure. And on the back
Just
end,
giving away points left and right here.
Yeah. I think it's Orion for the second one.
second is Orion. Okay, so Orion. So let's see. Everybody gets 1.
Yeah, Orion got the second vote.
I do like how the first vote, it's a tie between Nick, Wex, and everyone.
Yep. Alright, I know what those 5 points are going into. It's the only thing that makes
Izzy, I
sense.
have posted a question for you when you have a minute.
Sure. Okay, everybody gets 1. Wex, Nick, and Sean, you guys get additional points.
What to do with my last of my points?
Yeah.
I know what
Spend
I'm
it on
doing.
bullshit.
Are we set for tonight?
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
so.
it.
Yeah.
I gotta be up in about 6 hours, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go to sleep.
As a note,
Right.
everybody, I have
I wanna-
updated what all of your buffs are going to be in world building.
But
okay.
I do want an answer from Izzy before I
Hold on, I need to.
log.
So I can either up my nobody rank, I can up my signature gear, or I can throw points into fusing my powers with that of the stones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't use the stones in the thing, and we're after that going to be using the infinity.
The entire point is I can up my power in a similar way that Quicksilver, Captain Marvel, and Scarlet Witch are in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, right.
Izzy, can I spend all of my remaining points on the shield skill?
I guess my summoning is me getting that from the Soul Stone.
I'm spending all my points on the shield skill.
That's fine.
That's a good skill. If I'm not wrong, I think Captain America Shield also would give you +2 to all of your defenses, just from being a shield.
Oh, I'm gonna head out.
Good
Night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night, guys.
I'm a little miffed Dan wasn't here for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, very important thing had to happen in that fight to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Izzy, thoughts typed.
Hold on. Sure, I'm fine. I'm
I
perfect.
feel like at this point that might make some sense.
Yep, that's fine. I'm game.
Izzy, I sent you an important question.
I know. I'm looking for the stats on it. I actually had them statted out.
Good.
I mean, I've been playing that way anyways the whole time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Time to delete some of these random stats in my combat stat block that have never been used.
Okay, I have 3 points to spend.
You just want the damage and accuracy stuff?
There is a much more important question for that, but damage and accuracy are a good starting point.
Alright. Putting the last points into 1 more point of damage on Color Collider. So it's now up to 7.
Just 7 raw.
Yeah.
Nice. You have the best AoE in the group.
Yeah, as long as the enemy doesn't have armor,
I think.
because it has no
Oh.
DR pen. But
I know this won't actually be the most useful, but I think I'm gonna get empathy.
I bought a point of willpower because I honestly feel like I need to have done that at this point.
Lena has 5 points that she needs to spend.
Nick, I can also do the stupid thing of Mana Enhancer 2 in Berserk mode.
Lol.
That'd be pretty.
Getting an additional cast, I think, is the more important thing for that.
Alrighty, guys. Say goodnight to the recording.
Good night to the recording.
Good night, session 28.
But wait till